Good morning, everyone. Good morning. This late start, man. I was kicking it, kicking it, kicking it. I ain't get back until late. Man, shout out to everybody. You know what I'm saying? We about to get it in real quick. Let's get it in real quick, real quick for the people. Where my shit at? Here it is.
Freestyle. What the f need? Yo, I inhale a weed. Yeah, and what they telling me? What they telling me? What they yeah, what that fella need? What that heifer need? Can't get caught with these. What are those felonies? Trying to keep the hood straight with they felonies. When I made it back safe, I just fell on knees. Thank the Lord for the hustle that just fell on me. In these streets, I'm trying my hardest not to felony. Keep a popper and some paper for my bell on me. If I have to pop, I pray my blick don't fell on me. Ain't gon' tell me when they coming, they gon' bell on me. Every time them hoes get caught, they gon' tell on me. There's a lot of people out here wishing hell on me. Niggas ratting law enforcement got they trail on me. Cause they know that I got something that's for sale on me. Nothing heavy, private stock, and some mellow weed. Yeah, mellow weed. Car, mellow weed. Make you say ooh la la when you inhale a weed. You can tell I keep that Zod cause the smell on me. Probably why these pretty bitches wanna smell on me. I don't sweat up seed, I just let her be. I might call her something that start with the letter B. I just let her see, you'll never be. Just be all that you can be, never me. I can sell a key, I can sell a pea. Make her think it's lemonade, I can sell a pea. Got a big ol' ass shaking like it's Jello seed. Every time they see me with her, I smell jealousy. Built like Meg the Stallion, but she got some better knees. Got her gossiping and looking for some better tea. Find you something else to talk about instead of me. I'm just trying to find a plug with some better fees. I'm just trying to hit a plug with some cheddar cheese. Catch me whipping up another, I got recipes. I be whipping up that butter like a yellow tea. Catch me cooking like my mother in a yellow tea. I got stripes like a zebra in a referee. I gave everybody slices, say the rest for me. I got 40 dead homies, may they rest in peace. I'm still praying for their families, may they rest in peace. I can't give you everything, this is just a piece. There's a big storm brewing, this is just a peek. 10,000 new followers, it's been just a week. She been fucking everything, she's just a freak. I ain't had to say a thing, open sesame. Something strange for some change, get that neck to me. I ain't had to pay a thing, got the neck for free. Pussy fat, fuzzy mane like a nectarine. When she giving up that neck, I'ma name her nectarine. In my phone under neck, get that nectarine. I proposed to the neck, made that neck a queen. I got married to the neck, gave that neck a ring. If that neck disrespect, get that neck a ring. Where you at? Bring that check and that neck to me. Where's destiny? That's my destiny. If I had an eye on my knee, bet my legacy. Legacy, get it, legacy. If I had an eye on my knee, bet my legacy. Legacy, yep, legacy. Ask them what my real name, they say Lester C. Yep, Lester C. Yep, Lester C. Yep. I done seen more than most, now it's Lester C.
Grand Rising, Grand Rising. Shout out to my OG. We about to get it cracking, man. We about to get it cracking immediately. About to get it cracking immediately. Got some stuff for you. And it is absolutely bananas. Let's start with this one. Shout out to Cofigure.
Good TV. Look at this military punk. This military, there you go. This is disgusting. These people never had a chance. As this gunman get out the car like he the police and just start whacking them.
Mom and I were at Johnson and Murphy shopping, and out of nowhere heard about like 10 pops go off. And I look at the customer next to me, I was like, was that gunshots? And he's like, no, it's probably just construction or something. And then like heard 10 to 15 more shots go off. And so I ran to the front of the store and we're like, no, that's shooting. And we see the guy, there's this guy dressed in all black, wearing a vest, has an assault rifle, and he's just shooting at people.
And police officers, how crazy is it that y'all be having these kids put their hands up like this and what? The kids, these ain't the shooters, but y'all is in fear for y'all life. How traumatizing it is for these kids, police officers. Could you let the kids put their hands down at least?
The cops are coming already, and I tried to call 911 and the line was busy. How the does that happen?
Look at him. Look at him, y'all. How? I would have thought that was the police. This guy? With all that tactical gear on? This is I'm hearing, I reported last night, I done a live on this, and I'm trying to find enough to bring y'all another live today, but they're trying to hold back information. We know that this is a Hispanic guy. Well, how do we know that? Because they said they needed a translator to talk to his people. I brought that to my live. They're leaving that off the news for some reason. You need a translator to talk to him. Is he illegal? Another thing I'm gonna look into. You just had a Mexican immigrant kill a bunch of other illegal individuals. You know, rest in peace to them. Killed them in a house. I feel like the other dude was a coyote and that was a stash house. And he killed some people. He was on the run. The police caught him. If this get back, if the cartel saying don't ever arrest our people, we got to know what's going on here. But this is very disgusting. And all I hear from the Democrats is we need tougher gun restrictions. Who's saying that? Because I've been seeing who they tightening up on, who they harassing by weapons, and it ain't nobody who got the complexion for the protection. They make weapons, they make gunpowder, please. If they don't go to they don't got no pawn shop, they don't got to go to no gun store. They make this stuff. This is just real, brother. And look at this clown. This nigga driving around with all these extra clips on him and shit like that, ready for war. And I keep saying this, what about 5 of them hopping out like that? What about 6? You know, this is very disgusting to me. But this is America. The violence, the carnage. People, oh, we just need prayers. Prayers. They say it could be mental health. Mental health. When they didn't have automatic assault rifles, they was beating you with clubs, killing you, stabbing you, hanging you, choking you like the white supremacist Marine did to the brother on the subway station in New York. They'll put you in a chokehold. Is this a white Spaniard? I don't know what's going on here, but I'm going to find out. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. You know? Because I know one thing, two things for sure. This tactical gear killers, cat like this jumped out on our people in Buffalo and killing our elders. But for some reason, they don't want to give us a description. Y'all ain't heard no descriptions yet. Don't want to give us a name. I got to do the hard work of going through all kind of different videos. I'm meticulously just listening to all kind of crap. Had to find this here in Al Jazeera. Man, this overseas. America, you don't want to show this to the people? Look at, this is America.
At 3:36, our officer was at Alton Premium Mountain, had some unrelated call. He heard gunshots, located the gunshot, located the shooter, neutralized the shooter, neutralized the threat. We believe at this point that the shooter acted alone.
Huh.
I never thought we would be involved.
And I was talking about a good guy with a gun. I see the videos of people running, hollering, screaming. You gotta die with a 38, Oh, 9mm, that's warfare out there. But this is America. And I will say this again, you reap what you sow. You can't be killing all over the world and think you won't get a taste of that. You can't be ruining people's lives all over the world and think your lives won't be ruined. You can't be bombing and blowing up people's malls and shooting them up overseas and then think you won't get a taste of that. That's just true. So the totality of America, stop doing this to other people. America say they want gun restrictions, the Democrats, but then they want to ship out billions of dollars worth of guns to the Nazis in Ukraine. Make it make sense. Do you want gun restrictions, Democrats? Well, put some restrictions on what you send to the Nazis in Ukraine.
Watch something like that happen. It's messed up. My mom's pretty torn up. I know I'm going to have some thinking to do after this, but it's pretty messed up.
All right. Look, how crazy is this? This is America. Well, ain't innocent people, just put your hands up, keep walking. Kids, just keep walking. You might be the killer. I know we the good guys, but we don't know who you are. We don't know who you are. That man looked like a cop. That's sick to me. Whole world looking like, what the fuck? They got the kids with their hands up for, because that's what they do. Coming out of schools, put your hands up, kids, is you the shooter?
This is an ongoing, active investigation. We've had tremendous local, county, and state and federal support, and we appreciate that.
Nah, no you don't. No you don't. Y'all like to talk about states' rights. You want the feds in your business down Texas? Pfft. Them shooters is everywhere now, huh? Everywhere you look up, it's a mass shooting in Texas, and it ain't gangbangers. Arm yourself. Protect yourself. Be ready. Morning, noon, and night. Revolution is for breakfast, lunch, and dinner anyway. Know that. I'm just gonna run to Walgreens real quick. You got the dirty Harry with you? You got the 357 special? Oh, I don't like guns. Cool. Well, then you don't like to survive in the hells of North America. A lot of y'all black people, I gotta say this, a lot of y'all is I don't like guns type people. That's
right.
A lot of y'all is complainers of white supremacy.
You don't like guns, then you don't like
guns. Cool. Well, then you don't like to survive in the hells of North America. Oh, I don't like guns. Cool. Well, then you don't like to survive in the hells of North America. Oh, I don't like guns. Cool. Well, then you don't like to survive in the hells of North America.
That's right.
A lot of y'all black people, I gotta say this, a lot of y'all is I don't like guns type people. That's disgusting to me. A lot of y'all is complainers of white supremacists. You got to have you something to protect your people. That's just, you're letting your family down, you're letting your community down. If you can't, say you at the mall, something like that happened, you can't fire some shot, bop, bop, get, bop, bop, bop. What the hell is you doing here? Be prepared for these type of killers to do like they did in Buffalo, come to where blacks is at and just start whacking people. I see a lot of black people at that mall too. He probably didn't give a damn. I ain't seen no victims yet, so do we know who got killed? What I'm saying is, y'all got to be prepared. You got to be prepared to face this danger. That is America's violent culture. America has a violence culture. All that the gun culture. Man, please stop lying. People stabbing people to death, choking them, poisoning them. You know how many people I've seen? They poison their husbands. They poison their wives. No, America has a violence and a killing problem. Kofi, follow me.
Shout out to Kofi. It's crazy what's going on, man. It's crazy. I got a lot of different things popped up, man, but I seen that happen in Texas. You know what I'm saying, of course, and it's not really big news to be honest with you, but I seen that happen. I seen a follow up, and come to find out, my man has tattoos on his hands and his body that represent cartels, the Mexican cartels or something. So, not really sure what is all of this. Okay, I see. Shout out to Mama Chief. Shout out to Pat, man. Shout out to DJ ZPE, man. Shout out to Leonard Peel, man. Shout out to Certified Sachi, man. Shout out us. Who is that? Oh, shout out to Divine Isis. Shout out to Brightwood Stay, man. Let me see who else is up in here. I'm about to get it cracking, man. Got some more stuff for y'all. I appreciate you, Roger, man. I appreciate you, my brother. I really do. Let me see who else is up in here. Shout out to Roger too, man. God damn it. Who is that? Wood is up in here. Shout out to Wood. Mama Chief, I see you, Mama Chief. Copper Miss Parker. I see you, sis. Right, Wood, stay. All my guys up in here. I appreciate y'all. Angie, good morning. Dre Cobbs, I see you, my brother. You know what I'm saying? The Chief will be here in a minute. We're gonna get it cracking early and shit, man. We on some we on some shit today. Let me show you something now. It's kind of crazy. I'm about to show you the flip side of the same coin. Now we just seen the Mexican get busy. You know what I'm talking about? I'm about to show you something that's crazy. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed, man. This is an interaction I think we should hear. Let's check this out. Shout out to Tariq Nasheed.
Cylinders. Let's get Jeff in here. Jeff.
Hey, you keep talking about reparations, but don't you realize you already got reparations?
Where, Jeff? Where's the reparations we get, Jeff?
Your reparations is getting to live in a country white people developed and built.
Oh,
That's
really?
your reparations. Yes.
So if you developed and built it, why
Oh
did
my
you white
God.
supremacists fail when you tried to do it on your own without the help of black people?
What does FBA stand for? Failed Black American?
Why did you suspected white supremacists fail when you tried to build this country on your own?
We didn't. You failed.
No, you failed, sir. Y'all didn't
Look
get
up what
one.
happened when
Why
they freed
didn't
the slaves.
why didn't you get it built on your own? You keep deflecting from that.
We did. Most white
No,
people didn't
wait.
own slaves. There was
What
more
year?
white workers.
What year did y'all build a successful country without black people?
1600 to 1800, most white people didn't own slaves.
You're
And there
just
were
throwing
freed blacks that owned
you're,
slaves.
you're,
So
you're,
that means
you're,
all.
you're throwing numbers out, Jeff. You're just saying anything. Name the year that your white supremacist ancestors got anything going for themselves without black people in America. What year?
1614, 1615, 1616. We were already exporting tobacco.
Sir, y'all damn near starved to death in Jamestown. Okay. Around that time, y'all asses were eating each other in Jamestown, sir. Please don't do that. Y'all didn't get anything going on
But
around that.
there was no slaves to 1619 in Jamestown, and we were already exporting tobacco. So I debunked your point.
Sir,
Now what?
no, they didn't get tobacco into a prosperous export until the black people got involved, sir. Until after 1619. It didn't really get pop until after 1619, sir.
Well, black people weren't even 10% of the population to 1700. So when
And
did you become significant in the? Because you never
the
really passed 21% of the population according to the demographics.
and we were the most important commodity, sir. It was our free labor that built up the entire wealth, sir. So what does that
But
say?
you didn't do the majority of labor. White
Yes,
men
we
did.
did. Why? What white men did the majority of labor? How? Where?
How many? There were more whites shipped here than blacks. More
Where?
indentured
Where,
servants shipped here than slaves.
where
And
did you
that's
do
just the servants. That's not the wage laborers
Where did you do the majority of work, sir? And what work
in
were
this
they doing?
country.
What work were they
What were
doing?
they doing? A lot of indentured servants. They were blacksmiths. They were working in the fields. They were farming. They were cabinet makers. They
Sir,
were. They were.
sir, sir, the black people were in the fields. That's what the slavery thing was about. That's why they were paying top dollar for enslaved black people. That's why this country got so wealthy, because they had us in the fields and they didn't have to pay us. So that money kept getting aggregated and aggregated and aggregated and compounded and compounded. And that became the wealth of this nation, sir. You're just mayonnaise babbling at this point, sir.
So why, when you try to do it on your own, you failed?
Sir, foundational black Americans, every time we get you white supremacists out of our mix, we're actually very successful, sir.
All right.
That's
So what happened when they freed the slave?
that's why places like Tulsa, Greenwood, other places were so successful, because we got you out of our mix. And that's why you guys had to bomb and destroy our communities that we built on our own, sir.
But when they freed the slaves, it led to starvation to millions of black Americans. You can look it up. So that was your starving times. When we freed you, you couldn't survive.
Sir.
Yeah, I had to say, I agree, man. We just kind of seemed like he was real loose on the information. Like he couldn't, man, that's exactly what the brothers and sisters be looking for over here. We looking for a motherfucker over here with this absurd argument, talking point, and things of that nature that they've convinced themselves is actual facts. Brothers and sisters over here live for this type of argument because it's so flimsy. But Tariq is actually, I mean, it's a flimsy argument, but the way he's handling it is actually giving it like merit a little bit, if you ask me. I don't know, man. I digress. Here we go.
That's a lie.
Look it up.
Well,
And we gave you Liberia.
After slavery, black people started building up prosperous communities. This is after slavery. Black people put their money in the Freedmen's Bank, and they saw that black people could generate millions of dollars directly after slavery. We cut our illiteracy rate. Black people were making moves until you white supremacists had to undermine us with immigrants. You were flooding us with immigrants right after slavery, sir. So if
well, you were always the minority here.
Sir, but you guys saw that we were so prosperous after slavery, you had to slow that prosperity down and flood the zone with a bunch of
according to what statistics?
With a bunch of according to the damn statistics of them immigrants flooding over here. That's when most of the immigrants came over after slavery, sir. Is that true or not true?
They didn't come here for you. They came here to work for white people's companies. They didn't come here for.
Came here to eat off the wealth that was already generated by foundational black Americans. You know why? Because they were starving, musty, and dusty in the slums of Europe, your homeland, sir. Right?
Well, why didn't you build Liberia, the land given to freed blacks?
Shut up with the Liberia. That was a cluster flop from day one.
You went over there and you failed.
Sir, if y'all don't stop with that Liberia, the white supremacists had their hands all in Liberia. That was a finesse and a con game. Most of us didn't go over there. You had other people from the Caribbean going to Liberia. You had people from other parts of Africa going to Liberia. So it wasn't just the few foundational black Americans who went over there. And plus the white supremacists were all involved. So yeah, it was a mess because your people.
Oh, Whitewood, Whitewood, you hit the nail on the head. You hit the nail on the head. We are witnessing the ungrateful ones claim shit after you cleaned them up and showed them better. So true.
Were involved, sir. So stop with the Liberia stuff. We're fine when you're not in our
What happened in civil rights? What did you fight for?
Sir, we got a lot of you white supremacists off our
to
back.
be part of white society.
Good morning,
we
Kelly.
built this country,
sir,
and you know it,
sir. Okay, what did you build?
What did we build?
What's white culture? No.
80%
Greedy, I
of
see you
U.S.
talk your
companies
talk
that
media.
employ people.
Hold up. Hey man, everybody, make sure y'all go to Talk Your Talk media, man. That's a Greedy Vegan, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, put your link out there. Everybody, put y'all links in the chat, man. So everybody goes to everybody's channels, man. Sub up to everybody, man. Like Big Dog be doing, man. Big Dog be having them sub up parties, man. I like them sub up parties. I think I seen somebody else do a sub up party. I can't think of who it was, but yeah, man, them sub up parties tight. Put y'all link up in here so people can sub up to y'all, man. Sub up to Greedy Vegan, man. Talk Your Talk media, man. We're gonna be getting busy. Get busy. Oh yeah, Dre Cobb's music, man, so you can get some of that behind the scenes studio action. You know what I'm saying? Dre Cobb's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, please just put y'all shit in there. Everybody, if you're not already subscribed, please go to everybody's channel and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? We all we got, goddamn it. Shit. You see these white boys trying to tell you, we don't even have you. Think about it. In about 5, 10 years, they'll be like, nah, you never had nobody around you. Oh no, you ain't never do nothing. I ain't never talk nothing. These motherfuckers deny everything. Here we go.
Hold on. Jeff, what's white culture? What's white American culture?
White American culture. Well, you're speaking a white man's language. A lot of what you call soul food is European food.
Nigga.
What you
Like what? Oh, tell me what? Tell me. I got what? Tell me some of these dishes. Tell me.
All right. Where do collard greens come from?
Oh God. Okay.
They come from Greece.
He said, "Oh
Where does fried
God."
chicken come from? It
Oh,
comes from
okay. Okay.
Scotland.
Is that you, Hillary?
So
All right.
okay, so why does your fried chicken and collard greens have no flavor and ours do? Jeff?
You muted me. Oh, and
Yeah.
that's why you. I seen your little thing. Where did you go on today?
Wait. Why does your fried chicken and collard greens have no flavor?
Well, here's the thing. All the major chicken restaurants were started by white people. I hear you guys talk about seasoning, but you guys eat at our restaurants every day.
Like which ones?
Every day you stuff
What?
your face.
Wait, no. What? Please tell me. What chicken place started by white people?
All right. Popeye's Chicken, Al Coupland,
Oh my God.
KFC.
Sir, oh God. Oh God. Did family, did he say KFC? You mean the recipe that Colonel Sanders stole from a black woman? He stole
Well,
this
that's
recipe.
been fact checked, and there's
Oh
no
yeah.
strong evidence
Yes,
for
stop
that.
it. Stop. You guys always steal recipes. Even Popeyes. They stole recipes down there too. They
Prove
don't
it.
cook food.
Prove it.
Dude, Paula Dean, all of you.
Buffalo Wild Wings. Every chicken restaurant you eat
Oh,
is
stop
the
it.
white man's.
Y'all stole the recipes from the black people, sir. Just because you can steal what white American culture, white supremacist culture is the patent office. You guys can steal stuff and patent things at the drop of a hat. That's your culture, stealing and patenting other things that black people create, sir. That's your culture right there, sir. So
If
you're
that
welcome.
was true,
You're welcome.
why don't you have another country you can compare America to? A black country that's even half as rich. I could point to other European countries because we built this country.
Like what? Like what? What other European countries can you point to that
I
the
can point.
slave trade didn't build up to?
How many slaves were in Norway?
Hey man, everybody in the chat talking that shit. This man would debate your ass into the motherfucking center of the motherfucking earth. He run your ass right into the center of the earth. Every one of y'all talking shit. This man, this guy, he's on his motherfucking ding. He's on his ding ding. He over here, he busting it out, boy. You always talking about we ain't got no seasoning, but you have all Popeyes. Hey, this is some crazy shit. Do you hear this? This is like what they call a cognitive dissonance. Is that what this is? I might be out of context. You tell me.
It's ranked the most developed country according to the Human Development Index. How many slaves were in Switzerland?
Sir,
and another thing is black Americans.
No, because the banks in Switzerland got their wealth from the money generated from the slave trade, sir, and the Vatican. All of them got their money generated from the transatlantic slave trade and the slave trade here, sir. That's where the Swiss.
But guess what? You participated in slavery. There were 3,000 black slave owners on the side.
That's what I'm saying, DJCP. It's like somebody standing on a Dr. Seuss book as fact. Yeah, no. Green eggs and ham. Green eggs and ham. Yeah, green eggs. Yeah, green eggs and ham. Yeah. Whatever, motherfucker.
And sir, those black slave owners had to buy their family members. So they weren't enslaving people like your white supremacist family were. They were buying family members. So technically, on paper, they were slaves, but they were relatives that they had to purchase, sir.
Divine Isis said he teaching Tariq some shit.
So tell the whole truth and put it in context,
Well,
Joe.
that's
You just
always the excuse. There was a famous black guy that
don't say
he bought the slave and he
don't
sold
say
them back for profit.
don't say Anthony Johnson. Are you about to do the Anthony Johnson lie?
William Ellison owned 53 black
Will
slaves. He was a slave.
William Ellison, then he was a mulatto trying to be like his white daddy. Sometimes you have Sambos who take on their white supremacist father's traits, sir. Stop it, okay? He was a mulatto who had a white supremacist dad, and sometimes that places trauma on the minds of a black child, and he grew up to be a Sambo, so that doesn't count, sir.
I even heard your interview. It's your most viewed interview. You even admitted that you are dependent on white people. You
We
admitted
are,
that.
yes, we are dependent on white people
So
because
how could you say you built this country if you
you
need
have,
white people?
but we don't need you, but we're
If
dependent
you're
on you.
dependent on them, you need them.
No, we don't need you, but we're dependent on you because you turn society into a prison. So we don't need you, but you chose to imprison us, and we don't know how to break out of that societal prison yet. That's the problem. So we are dependent on you because when we build something, you guys destroy it anyway. So then we have to depend on you to get whatever little crumbs we have. So now we have to figure out how to replace the system of white supremacy with the system of justice so that you won't destroy what we build, sir. You see?
We destroyed what you built.
Yes, you have. You destroy,
No, I
steal,
think you
or
destroyed our communities. What do you think white flight is about? You think they just hate you because you're black? No, they hate
yes,
because you
yes.
destroy the communities and you make people leave.
Oh, no, 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 sir. Y'all leave because you guys are afraid of your genetics not being strong enough to mix in with black people. So that's what white flight is about. We don't destroy anything. In fact, the black communities that we control are the cleanest communities. You white supremacists are living in funky, musty trailers, drinking out, sucking your sister's titty.
Really?
You're the,
What
yes, people
percentage
like you.
of the population lives in trailers? I looked
Most
this up
of you,
before.
okay, most of you,
6% of the population.
stop it. Stop it. Let's get something straight. Most of you suspected white supremacists are not bawling out. Most of you are dirty, little musty, inbred, mosquito bitten, canker having rednecks sitting in a trailer park drinking a goddamn Bud Light with crust in your toes, dirty draws, and wet dog smelling hair. So you're not all bawling out. But the only thing that keeps you alive and keeps you waking up every day is the thought of a group of people being subjugated by the dominant society, and that is black people. So white
Well,
supremacy
if that was
keeps
true,
you
why would you
waking up
be
every.
talking about a wealth gap? I always hear you talking about a wealth gap.
Mm-hmm. Yes, there's
But
a
I
wealth
guess I thought we didn't have any wealth. So I
gap.
thought we were all just living in trailers and it doesn't make
The
any sense.
the middle class white supremacists and the wealthy white supremacists, they have the majority of the wealth. Now, you lower level white supremacists like you who live in the trailer, you're the foot soldiers for the middle class and the upper class. They use you as their little do boys. You
I
don't have.
never lived in a trailer, but I just seen a
Stop
fight of a
stop
Samoan and a black.
stop it, stop it, sir. I hear the engine of your trailer car running right now. You're not a bawling white man at all. You're one of these little dirty white supremacists who's low level living. Most of you guys, all the Section 8, most of you guys own Section 8, and y'all try to put that on us. The
Well, in raw
Owsley,
numbers, but percent.
stop with that bullshit. Owsley County, Kentucky is the welfare capital in the United States. Owsley County, Kentucky is a 99% white area, and 98% of the people are on welfare. Look that up. You do not have an all black town where
Well,
everybody's
I
on
went on the
well
census website. It shows blacks have a higher percentage on welfare, the percentage of
percentage
their population. They're
yeah,
more whites in raw numbers, but the
damn
percentage of their population.
y'all like to mix up raw numbers and all of that nonsense. Look, black people, if there's 2 or 3 black people on welfare, they have a reason to be, because the white supremacists, you deprive us of resources. Shit,
But who created welfare?
it's a wonder that all of us are not on welfare with the stuff that you've done to us. But every law has been made to benefit the suspected white supremacists. So none of you should be on welfare. What the hell is your excuse? That's a question, Jeff. Jeff.
Jeff done dropped out for a Sizak. He'll be right back. Hey, if y'all want me to, I know this is triggering, so if y'all need me to drop the link, just say drop the motherfucking link, man. I'll put the link in the chat. Y'all can come in and this shit is so ignorant. It's just like willful, super willful, stubborn ignorance. Here we go. Let me know. I'll drop the link.
That's a question. Jeff, can you put the meth pipe back on the stove and answer the question, sir?
You know what you did. You muted me, and that's why that lady turned off your microphone in your little speech, your conference thing, reparations.
Oh, so were you upset with what I had to say? Was that the thing that did?
Well, you didn't have a lot to say. She cut you off pretty quick.
I said enough, and the video is going viral, so I said enough. Did it bother you what I had to say about reparations today, sir?
Well, you're not going to get it. You can keep crying and complaining. You're not going to receive them.
Yes, we are. Oh, yes, we are. We're going to get reparations. And Jeff, when we get reparations, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy all the mayonnaise and starve you out. You're not going to have no mayonnaise. I'm going to buy it all. And then I'm going to raise the price on it and slang that shit like dope. And you're going to be like, oh my God, ain't no more mayonnaise. Fuck. So that's going to be my punishment. Yes, that's going to be my punishment to you. I'm going to be the mayonnaise trap king. All right. Just to get in your ass. Just to make you mad. All right. But anything else, Jeff?
Anything else?
All right. So just understand the reparations are coming, Jeff. And Jeff, it's a good thing.
No, they're not.
It's coming, Jeff. Yeah, yes, it is.
No, they're not.
I promise you we're going to get reparations, Jeff. And it's going to stimulate the economy. It's going to
be if you get how's
Yeah. God damn it, I agree with Jeff. I agree with Jeff on this one. Nah, ain't gonna be no reparations, man. Our reparations already left this country when it went to Ukraine for some bullshit. When it went to all these other places for some bullshit. There's nothing here. By the time they give us reparations, them dollars is gonna be worthless. It's gonna be good toilet. We're gonna be wiping our ass with Ben Franks. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be wiping our ass with some Ben Franks. Nah, man, by the time the reparations come in, or really, you know what I'm saying, we need restitution. We know this, but any of that, being that it's such a muddy water, man, I don't see it happening no time soon, man, before, you know what I'm saying, the money ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit, we already, think about it, the money don't even go far as it used to now. It don't go as far as it used to before Biden, goddamn it, shit. Before Obama. It's kind of crazy, man. But yeah, I side with Jeff on this one, man. I don't think we're gonna see it. I don't think we're gonna see it in the situation, you know what I'm saying, in which it would really be able to help us. Nah, they always got some kind of bullshit game going on. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me. I don't know.
Is it gonna stimulate the economy?
Because we're going to circulate that money in the economy. We're not going to be like all of these other groups who get money and funnel it outside the country. We're going to stimulate the economy.
Bab. I think I seen Bab up in here. I see you, Sunset. Charles Johnson, I see you. New Growth, I see you. Sunset Gift, I see you, sis. Good morning, everybody. He ruled the Duke of the goddamn Great Lakes. Leonard Peel is up in here. Boy. Big Bap. Bap. Shout out to the situation, man. To the situation with a number 9 on the hip. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, man. I'm just on the laptop. I don't really got my sound effects. I feel naked. I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? I should have plugged it up, but late night last night. Anyway, hey man, I'm telling you, man, Jeff, he'd debate y'all asses under the motherfucking floor. Tayshawn the Confederate Don, Rain Alexander, I see y'all. Rightwood Stay, I see you, my guy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, Jeff would have, hey man, Tayshawn, Jeff would have debated your ass under the table.
Economy by creating businesses, creating jobs, and that's going to stimulate and circulate money in the economy. Reparations is going to be a good thing, and that'll be a good thing for you. You can get more meth. You can get
Oh, shout out to AM. I see you. Charles Johnson. I see you, guy.
more headlight spray. It will be good for you. You're gonna have a lot of great, wonderful things. You can get that headlights out of your scalp, all of that stuff, brother. Anyway, Jeff, but just wait on those reparations, and yeah, you should be glad that we're getting reparations. You should want justice. You should want people to be
Well,
compensated.
I already told you, you already received the reparations, and that's getting to live in a white country, a white society that white people
Uh,
built.
no, that was my family built this country from scratch, and your family
Tayshawn
From
said, "Who is
scratch.
Jeff?"
How did they build it from scratch? You weren't the
because
only
there
people in the colonies from
uh,
1600 to 1800.
there was, sir, the only people who built this country from scratch were foundational Black Americans. Your white supremacist ancestors didn't do it, and the natives
Yes,
didn't
we
do it.
did.
No,
We
you
did it.
didn't. No, you
We
didn't,
did
because
it.
you couldn't do it. You guys ate
You
each
right,
other
Lou.
to
You
damn
right,
death
Lou.
over in those damn stinking ass colonies that you kept failing in, sir. And
Well,
you
you
know
ate
it.
each other in Liberia, the land that was
Sir,
given to you.
I
And you were
ain't got shit.
starving when they freed you.
I ain't got nothing to do with Liberia. We are not Liberian. I'm a
Oh, yeah, and
foundational.
you fled to white people. You
No,
ran from the plantation and fled
uh,
to white people. You were
who?
running up to Canada. Go look it
Oh,
up. The
if you don't
Quakers.
Sir, if you don't go watch the movie American Maroon, most of us were forming our own maroon communities in the Great Dismal Swamp and in Florida,
You
South
fled, Tariq.
Carolina.
You fled the plantation to white people that didn't
No,
own slaves. Even
sir, we
Frederick
fled, we,
Douglass wrote in
uh,
his book,
sir,
he fled to the north and
sir,
he was talking about all the wealth in the north.
we went to Florida and whooped the white supremacist asses down in Florida, sir. Tell the whole story. That's what the Seminole Wars were about. That was a Negro war of us whooping your ass all over Florida.
Tariq,
Mm-hmm.
why don't you just admit the truth? You know what you're doing.
What am I
You know
doing?
what you're doing.
Telling the truth about
You're
history?
playing
What?
this game of black victimhood, white supremacy, and we
Well,
built everything. You don't even believe that.
no. Your game is white. That's your word. Your community came up with white supremacy.
Oh,
That's
I just seen
your
the
word.
Tayshawn. I got you.
So
You told us you
why
were
are
white supremacy
Asians able to thrive in this country?
because you allow them to.
They're not white.
You allow the
Look
key
at the
word.
statistics. They're doing very well
The key word is
on
allow.
average.
You
Good morning,
allow them,
Sister Betty. I
sir.
know you probably
You
at
guys
work.
But I
bombed
thought
Japan.
you said you built the
Shout
country.
out
If
to
you
you.
built it, you would be allowing them.
Sir, we're all under the system of white supremacy. We're dominated militarily, but you go back to the Asians, you allow the Asians to thrive. You guys bombed Japan and places like that, and then you turned around and gave them billions of dollars to rebuild. So you
They
allowed
gave billions of dollars to Nigeria. They still
what
receive billions. Why haven't they built? I mean, I think only like 40% have
Peace,
access to
Lex.
electricity.
them.
Just giving
I'm
somebody money doesn't.
Nigerian. Ask them. I'm a foundational Black American. I don't know what they do over there. I ain't got nothing to do with Nigeria. I'm a foundational Black American. If I got billions of dollars, I'll show you what I can do. And what we can do, we'll get it popping. And that's what we're going to do with our reparations, Jeff. You feel me?
If you want reparations, ask the blacks that sold you in Africa.
Oh, Lord. Sir, do you know only about 3 to 6% of people who were caught in Africa were actually brought to North America, a very small percentage. And this is very well
Yeah,
documented.
more were brought to Brazil.
Right. And we're not
So if
Brazilian.
slavery was the key to success,
Pop until after 1690. Pop until after 1690. It's that you guys put into power. They don't do anything. And one of the caveats of them being in positions of power is that they don't do anything for the black community, just like Eric up there in New York and so many other black politicians that we get.
Hey man, I messed up the little thing, but I think I got it right back in the vicinity. But yeah, man, hey, your boy Jeff going hard in the paint. Oh, Jeff's a dickhead.
That's why you allow them to get in certain positions so they won't do anything for the black community. The minute a black politician start doing things for the black community, your community runs them out of power, sir. That's the problem.
so you're just saying you're forever under white supremacy. There's nothing black people could do. Why would you teach your
We
people that?
got because
Why
is
would
it
you
a
teach your
lie?
people that?
Okay, is it the truth or a lie?
It's a lie. Let me tell you
So
something. In
so
America, right? If
so
you have a
okay.
skill or
Wait.
talent,
So what part of the country do we live in or can we go to that white people can't come in and destroy overnight?
I don't know any white people doing that. And
Sir,
honestly, most white people wouldn't even step foot in a black neighborhood.
sir, every time we build our own communities, your community sabotages it and destroys it. This is documented. There are prosperous black communities that we had in this country all over the place. Your
I think
community,
there was
your,
pockets of,
your community, stop it. Your community would do things like run freeways and train stations through our communities. This is very well documented.
but I thought you built everything. So
Yeah,
who was building those freeways and trains? Who was doing that? I thought you
the,
built everything in the country.
we're not building the train stations no more. We built the initial ones. We built the
So
initial.
you ran those interstate highway systems through your neighborhoods
Okay,
because you were the only people working, right?
now you're
And that was
trolling.
that
Now
happened
you're
after
trolling.
slavery was abolished,
But
anyways. Like a lot of
see that's
infrastructure in this
you're
country.
troll. So now you're troll flecting.
Tayshawn, don't come up in here and get jumped by Jeff now. Jeff on some straight dope, ain't he?
Yeah, that's crazy what he said, but it's
Hey, it's crazy what he's saying. But what's even more crazier is when we look around and find out this is the consensus amongst these white folks. If they all think that, ooh shit, then it's not funny. Then it's not funny at all. It's not funny now. It's not funny now. But that's what it is. Let me see. We can build off this by default. Oh yeah, no that. That's exactly what I'm saying. He's speaking from a lot of different thoughts from a lot of different white folks. You know what I'm saying? He ain't out there on a limb. You know what I'm saying? He not out there on a limb. I don't believe that at all. I don't think that's the truth.
Deflecting from the fact that I was proving that your community comes in and they undermine our black progress. See, that's why you have to keep trolling and deflecting and doing all of this stuff. So you're proving my point, Jeff, and that's why we need reparations. It goes back to reparations, and this is why we're going to get those reparations so that we can build and protect our foundational Black American community
Blondes,
so
flat
that
power.
you
God,
and
I
your
see
white
you, my brother.
supremacist brethren can
Belinda, I
come in
see
and try to
Miss
destroy
Belinda.
everything.
No,
Right?
I think white people help your community. I think you're the
Stop
most
it.
blessed Black people in the world to be living in a white country.
Stop
That's
it. Name a
honestly
Black.
what I think.
What Black community have you helped?
Your community.
Name a
We
Black
uplift.
community. Name
All
a
right, I
Black
was looking
community.
at the statistic.
Oh shit. I ain't seen Sibby in a long time. I know she ain't could pop up here because Jeff done got her, made her jump out of her skin. She like, hold up, I gotta get up in here and deal with Jeff.
Peace to you, Cut. How are you?
You gotta come and deal with Jeff.
I had to. Well, actually, uh, can you hear me? Because it's like an echo on my end.
Yes, ma'am. I can't hear you. Let me mute my mic up when you talk. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah. So I definitely had to jump in on this conversation because it wasn't really Jeff that got under my skin, but it was really Tyreek. Um,
Mmm.
you can kind of see that he doesn't know what he's talking about. And this is what happens when you don't have the proper information. This is what happens when you don't know what happened during slavery. This is what happens when you're leaning on a 1619 project. This is what happens when you're preaching white supremacy. This is what happens when you don't even know that the nobility class and you're with melanated people. Okay,
Mmm.
so you're not even equipped to even have this fucking conversation. That's what I'm saying. And you can tell that he's stumbling all over the information. Jeff is hitting him with the 1-2, and he don't know what to do. That's why he resort to all of the insults and jokes because he don't know the information. Okay, and this is what happened when you're preaching foundational Black American because he don't know we were already here prior to the 1619 project. And for me, this is a big issue when it comes to Tyreek. Like he's on a major platform and he is not equipped to even understand what really happened prior to colonization. So this is why I jumped up on here. I'm actually middle of doing my work, but I was so infuriated. I'm like, hold up. I got to get on this panel. I got to say what I have to say because this is some bullshit.
No doubt. I get it. I get it. The thing about it is, how could you let this white boy land? These things were landing. Like, you're letting them land. Like, and you're recovering from it
Exactly.
instead of dodge and pivot and he was letting dumb shit land.
Absolutely. Jeff was hitting him, and actually, I agree with some of the things that Jeff was saying from his perspective. Because if Tyreek is preaching all of this white supremacy, then why are we in the position that we're in? Like, it don't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? From his perspective, like I would be saying the same things. Like you're saying this, but it doesn't add up, Tyreek. Like you can tell that Jeff has been watching Tyreek for some time. Jeff has been taking notes, and he's just hitting him with the exact same thing that Tyreek has been hitting everybody else with. And you
Mm,
can and you cannot blame him. Period.
nah, yeah, you right, you right, you right. Hey, I'm telling you, hey Tariq, man, our sisters could do a better job than what you're doing, brother. This is a bad thing, man. You might need to fall the fuck back, player.
Yeah, he definitely needs to fall back because like I said, he's really leaning on that 1619 project. We being brought over here, but you also want to be foundational Black American. Like it don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be two in one, you know? Like we were either here already or they brought us on those boats. And we already know from the research that we put in over all these years that we were definitely already here. He just don't understand like what the nuances that happen in between first contact. And he's not equipped to have any type of slavery conversations.
You know, I tell you what it is. It's the same old. Well, I think it's the same old playbook. What they do is they get somebody up there that we rally behind, but they are controlled, really controlled opposition to them. So soon as we fully invest in somebody like Al Sharpton or Jesse Jackson and stuff like that, that's when they can snap their finger, stand down, and we just be like, "What the fuck didn't happen?"
Right, right. Yeah, I definitely agree with you. I
You know,
definitely agree.
man. So yeah, man. Tariq, man. Yeah, man. I need to, man. He I don't know, man. We need to have some people, you know what I'm saying, get in touch with the brother, man. But I
Yeah,
don't even know.
he's definitely been watching. Some of his talking points, you can tell like where he's getting them from. He's getting them from this community because nobody else is saying those things. You know what I'm saying? So he's been watching, but because he's leaning on the information that's being put out over here, he's not doing his due diligence and really understanding exactly the moving parts. Like you can take some talking points, but you really got to do the research and understand what really happened. And he's not doing that. He's relying on jokes and comedy to get him through what he really does not know. And like I really see that now. Like it's very evident.
I mean,
um,
nah, see, this, yeah, you're absolutely right. His knowledge is so limited. That's when he goes into that comedic, like, deflection type of thing. But even though he does that, and it works for some people, to me, that was a land from the white boy.
Absolutely, but you know, when we're talking about something as serious as our heritage, our history, and everything that's been done to us, I don't take it as a joke. I think you need to be on point when you're talking to these people. I mean, you're badgering the African community, you're badgering the islanders, you're badgering the Europeans, and you don't think they won't come for us? Like what he's doing out here in the streets is a reflection of us, and we have to take those bullets too. So if you're going to do that, then you definitely need to be on point with your talking points, and you need to know exactly what happened so you can have two legs to stand on, not one so they can knock you down. You need to be able to stand on your square and know exactly what happened. And see, I don't think that all of this is fun and games. I take it very serious. So for him to be out here, um, you know, taking serious points and making a joke out of them, I find it offensive to a degree.
Yeah, yeah, I do too. But, ooh, it's a lot to think about, man. It's a lot to think about.
Yeah, it is a lot to think about. Like I said, Jeff, he was definitely incorrect in his information. But
Most definitely.
however, looking from his standpoint, and if I was him, like I would challenge you on the same points too. Jeff can see that Tyreek don't really understand, what really happened. He just relying on his influence to kind of get him through and that will navigate him through this process, right? So he don't really have the information like he should. And if he do, he's blatantly leaving a lot of things out on purpose. So from Jeff's standpoint, shit, I would have did the same thing. Period. Like I see where he was coming from. That's the point I'm trying to make.
Look, I tell you what. You remember the very first fighting style you probably ever did? Was it the windmill?
Hell to the nah. I got
Was it the windmill?
nah.
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I told you before, I have three brothers, seven
Okay.
nephews, a son. Wasn't nobody windmilling, okay?
Well, hey, I'm gonna tell you, when we was playing, of course, after Kung Fu Theater and shit like that, the first fight style I seen a motherfucker throw was that windmill. until
Nah.
until he got his ass handed to him, then we know that wasn't work. That wasn't gonna work. Where
Well,
I see. what I seen with Tariq and this guy is the white boy was throwing some windmills, man, and that shit was landing like a motherfucking man.
I don't know, kid. I don't know if he was with me. It sounded like he was throwing a couple jabs here and there. He was hitting below the belt because I was,
Yeah,
and
okay.
even at some point, I was like, ooh, like I couldn't even do anything.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't even be mad because I'm like, God dang, he actually
He
right.
said, hold on, what are you talking about our seasoning? Y'all are at our chicken spots all the time. God damn. Boom.
And I thought Tyreek was gonna recover from that because yes, he was correct about these people stealing our recipes, but he didn't know how to fully get out of that situation.
You
You
know
know what I'm
what?
saying?
Hey man. Man, Tariq is diffusing us.
He's absolutely throwing a whole lot of wrenches, you know what I'm saying, in the way. And I don't know if it's
Set.
deliberately or he's just not like conscious or he like I said, he's not really fully equipped with the information. Like he has too many resources not to really understand what happened. He's like lingering in between the indigenous aboriginal information and the pan-african information. Like he's hanging on to both of them and thinking that you're going to get reparations. Like you're foolish. They've already said, even on the if you go to the National Association of Reparations or whatever website, they tell you that reparations are implausible. Like it's foolish. Even the committee, the national committee is telling you that it's preposterous. But yet they still have a committee and they still have people out in these different cities who are having these meetings about reparations when they've already said it is unlikely.
Do you know why it's unlike and it's preposterous?
Please inform me.
Because you can't have nothing with just black. It's racist.
Absolutely.
You can't have nothing that's just white. It's racist.
Well, they're going on the premise of being descendants of slavery, right? Um, when we know that there are a lot of other people who were slaves, not only
Mm,
worldwide, but in this country, like, right? So
for sure.
your foundation is already rocky, right? So now what they have to really kind of reevaluate because we're talking about restitution over here, the things that happened to us, right? The burning down of the cities, the massacres, the disenfranchisement of our people, all of the Jim Crow era, all of that. This is what we're talking about. You know what I'm saying? So to get reparations from slavery, it is like they're saying, it's implausible, it's unlikely. Like they're not gonna do that. I'm sorry, it's
Yeah,
not gonna
that.
happen.
And if they do, it's gonna be in the form of okay, you can have the money when the shit ain't worth when it ain't worth nothing.
Well, I mean, that could be true, or I think it's gonna be in the form of programs, things that we're already getting, the welfare, the Social Security, the Medicaid, the Medicare, the Pell Grants for college, and things of that nature. It's gonna go probably, if it even goes to the community to help rebuild the community, but we're not gonna get cold hard cash in our hands. It's not gonna work like that.
Yep, nothing to really, really reparate us. Nothing to repair us for real, for real. It's gonna always whatever they do is gonna keep us just under their yoke still. So I tend to agree with you. Hey, what up, Sachi?
Absolutely.
What up, Tayshawn? I see you smoke. Y'all
Hey,
see
have y'all ever
Mississippi
heard
is
of
up in the building.
have you ever heard of a trick bag?
What up?
A trick
I,
bag. Yeah,
I
yeah, yeah.
I agree with him because I've been calling it a trick bag. So go ahead,
But
brother.
but but
Okay.
I'm finna give y'all some game on this trick bag here because it's a trick bag two or three different kind of ways. Now it's a trick bag from them, they can run their little tricky, but it's also a trick bag for us the Indians. See, because with this reparation conversation, they gonna either have to say you was a slaves or you wasn't.
Oh,
Absolutely. I agree.
You at the crossroads.
I'm so glad you said that because I've been saying this for the longest, especially with Biden trying to push this 2030 agenda with the census where he wants you to classify yourself as descendants of slavery, right? So in order to get your reparations, you're going to have to check off, I am a descendant of slavery. So that's putting you in a box. That's a whole trick bag right there, right?
Listen, when you classify yourself as that, that's making you African. Also going to make you able to be deported.
Absolutely. Exactly what I was going to say.
See, listen, they've been trying to get us to leave and give us all these different reasons to leave and won't nobody leave like they want to. So now they finna force a migration. That's the next move.
Yes, I definitely agree with you on that one.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
Listen.
Okay, go ahead, certified. I'm sorry.
Tariq is a good motherfucking alley-ooper, man. Y'all leave him alone, man. He alley-ooping the hell out of the Aboriginal community. That's all he do. He alley-oop people over here. That's all he do.
What? Nah. Hey, look, he funded, bro. He is. Look, man, hold up. Let me say this. Tayshawn, you ain't said nothing in a minute, so I'm gonna let you get the floor. All I'm gonna say is this, right?
Know what I'm saying. And when you listen to Tariq,
all right. Hold up, nigga. Let me say what I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say this. Tariq Nasheed is controlled opposition. Straight up. He's a scammer too. I'm looking at that goddamn museum and I'm like, man, these people done gave him well over me. I seen him make like $50,000, $60,000 or $100 and some odd $1,000 in like 30 minutes, man. And for you to have this goddamn Starbucks talking about it's a goddamn museum, nigga, fuck that shit, nigga. Hey, they lucky I ain't getting no money, nigga. I'd be up in that motherfucker for real and you wouldn't be slapping me down the motherfucking block. I know that. Nah, man, that nigga's controlled opposition, brother. For real. But go ahead, sir. I mean, Tayshawn.
I don't know. I can't speak on that. I'm speaking on what he doing for the Aboriginal community. I don't know if he the feds or none of that.
Hold on, bro.
But I know he alley-ooping the fuck out of people over here.
Whoa, hold on. Y'all hear me?
Most definitely, Tayshawn. I can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you.
Hey, I'm gonna be quick. Hey, Tariq is full of shit. How do I know this? Because if you continue to watch his videos and listen,
we can't hear you, bro.
Shit.
We heard our shit though.
Mic check. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. What about now? I'm gonna go out, come back.
Nah, you clear, bro. Don't go out. You clear. Did you go out? Speak up. Where you niggas go? Man, these niggas is tripping.
Hey,
we
Smoke.
on here, Smoke.
Oh, yeah. Yo, did he go out?
Yeah,
Did he leave?
He gonna drop down and come back.
Shit, he was clear before he left. All right. Mississippi, that's you?
What's up, Smoke? Yes.
Damn, girl, you been gone for a minute.
I know. I'm always in the background watching you guys, watching you give them the smoke. That's what I like. But yeah, I'm here.
That's what's up. Yeah, I'm not really a Tariq fan, but I'm not a Tariq opponent either. I just,
Me
you know
either.
what I'm saying? The type of nigga you got to feed with a long handled spoon. Don't invest no faith. Don't invest no faith in the nigga who's saying mostly the wrong shit, but you know, every now and then he do circle around and say something that's pivotal. So we got to give him credit for where the credit is due, and goddamn, we got to give his ass the merits for what the merits is due. So you know what I'm saying? You got to wait about it. You got to wait and shit and balance it on the damn scale. But you know what I'm saying? Niggas smart enough to know who around this bitch. Salute to you, nigga.
It's a fish sandwich. It's a fish sandwich with bones in it. Smoke signal. It's a fish sandwich with bones in it, bro. You gotta eat the meat and spit the bones out.
Yeah, that's for sure. It's a judgment call, people. It's a judgment call. The nigga ain't really saying that. Yeah, he definitely one thing or other. It's definitely a judgment call. Like Mississippi said, you like you on a merry-go-round, boy. In one position, you screaming out, "Yeah, was Aboriginals here?" The next goddamn phase you talking about the 1619 slave boat shit. Like, hey, but it do get confusing now. Like, nigga, what are you leaning towards? And I don't like doing a lot of speculations on niggas when you know niggas can be clear up from the front. But we know Tariq came from really came from deep within that Pan-African paradigm. So we know he was deep with the hidden colors and all that shit.
You know, I look at things from a marketing point of view, right? That's how I be looking at these niggas, because they all trying to, sell what they trying to sell and do what they trying to do, right? I think he be blending this shit in to keep all them people watching.
Absolutely.
Mic check.
You're clear.
All right. What I was saying was, I'm gonna be quick because y'all was getting into it just now. What I was saying is the only credit I give Tariq is his following, and so when he does speak on Aboriginal history, it does catch ears and eyes of certain folks. But for the main, Tariq is full of shit, because if you listen to his talking points, the more videos he do when he talk about history, you can tell he be over here listening, bro. You can tell the shit he be talking about.
Absolutely.
He be listening. And my issue is with him, for one, he don't give credit, and for two, either he's not doing his research, which is why he's not standing on Aboriginal, or he wants to, because once he fully says, "Hey, I'm Aboriginal," all that African shit is capped. Like, I feel like he knows all that money shit is, he's gonna lose followers. But it comes with it. Once you speak the truth, you're gonna lose people. You're gonna lose friends. You're gonna lose family. So if he's not fully standing on that shit, fuck him. That's where I'm at with it. So,
Grand Rising Empress.
Dead air. I guess that means I must come in. Hi, Halito, everybody.
Hi, Mama T.
How you doing, Mama T?
I came in to meet my
Mama T.
sister. I never heard her. I never met her. And I said, well, I got to go and meet her and greet her. So how are you doing, love?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
Wonderful. And your name?
I'm Miss Debbie.
Miss Debbie. Okay.
Yeah.
My pleasure. And all my brothers on the panel. I love you guys. I appreciate you for being here. But I just want to say one thing about Tariq, because I've known him a long time with his bills and never followed him, never thought of him as anything but an intentional person to divide us, just like the rest of the Pan-Africans. He's a Pan-African who has chosen to go on the other side, even in his bedroom. I'm saying he making babies that would be a divide and conquer situation. So when you know that we supposed to have been setting up our own lineage and our own, army, in our own tribal situation, we was never ever given the order. We didn't get the assignment. See, we got left out of knowing how to do this shit. Right now, we talking about somebody got they tactics for drawing people. If you ain't drawing people to save the people, what are you doing? Do we really need to be following people without going really somewhere? I mean, is it all about algorithm for real here? Or is it about coming together to try and make ourselves be a better people? Because Tyreek ain't doing that. He say foundation of black. He don't say aboriginal 1828, who we really is. He's sitting here doing a 1619 like we just got here, accepting the fact what this cracker just told him. And playing. It was a skit. It was a damn skit. They got so many skits on YouTube and all over now. People fighting, people cheating, people. I mean, I'm like, oh my goodness, it's just like crazy. So reality is that Tyreek ain't for us. He for them. If he was, he'd be over here with us and not not divide. Same way with them Pan-Africans. They all the same people. And I land.
Damn, you made it hard to raise an argument. Yeah, so I'm gonna leave that one alone. But yeah, like I said, I feed that nigga with a long handle spoon, man. You know what I'm saying? With a very long handle goddamn spoon.
Well, when I see my enemies on one side coming up the street and I'm on the same side, I cross the street and let them know I ain't fucking with you. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't feeding you at no long handle spoon. I wouldn't feed you with a spoon. I ain't throwing water on you if I see your ass burning. It's just like that. It's on. It's on. This is about our life. This is about our ancestors. Everybody's being disrespectful. The Asians, the ones that they brought over here and put in our place, the ones that we allowed to come over here, and now they want to tell us they built this shit. You can't build nothing now. My daddy was a brick mason. I can damn lay bricks. Let me land.
Hey, Mama G, real quick, y'all, what you just said is exactly how I feel. Everybody could come here and disrespect us, tell us who we are, everything, and then at the same time, people tell us, "Oh, we got to handle it this way. We got to have decorum. We got." I don't think we got to do none of that shit. We ain't got to do shit but be us.
And
Cause we ain't going to tell nobody else who they is. And go ahead, sis.
I say now's the time. It's time out. We've been past it since 1965 when Martin Luther King said, "Come, turn the other cheek. Let them just blow you down. Let the dogs bite you. No, the hell I'm finna kill your dog. Your dog ain't finna bite me." They got us messed up, man. But back in the 60s, right before Martin Luther King came, the deacons of defense over there in Louisiana, they say hell to the north. They gave the Ku Klux Klan hell over there. And that's what we got to do now. We got to let them know we shoot back too. Man, we got dogs too. All y'all niggas with dogs now. Big old ass dogs. We need to be walking around letting us. Niggas walking around with snakes. Shit me. Lions. Niggas raising cubbies and shit in their home. I'm telling you, I'm landing.
Hey, shout out to Jules. Shout out to Empress Awakens. Shout out to Pat Gabriel. I see you, Chief, out there. Aboriginal American girl, I see you. OG Bobby Johnson. They even got your boy out there stealing cars, steal yours. Ray. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to OG Wilmore Reed, man. You know what I'm saying? To the elder, man. Other than that, man, we building, man. Hey, Jeff has everybody pissed off. Tariq too, man, with his ineptitude.
Yeah, I just feel like Tyreek playing too much, man, and I don't take this shit as a joke, cause I got 5 babies that I'm not always gonna be here for, and I gotta make sure they straight and them knowing who they are and paying attention to what's around them looking around and understanding that the only allies they have is their own kind. And so I ain't with the bullshit, bro. Like it's nah.
I get it.
Y'all, I hope I'm not offending nobody in the chat or nothing else, but I get up like this. I go to bed like this, and I be about it. You know what I'm saying? Last night, I looked at a record, and I saw my second great grandmother died at 41 years old, man. What kind of life did she have? Of heart disease. That's why they ask you, is this running your family? But they've been poisoning us this long, y'all. Ain't nobody mad about this shit? That your great grandmama died and they killed her? That shit fucks with me, y'all. It messes with me. And then I look and see my second great grandmama, she had cardiac problem. See what I'm talking about? This is like, there's no reality going on here. Everybody want to act like, oh, we didn't do nothing. We done died for, my people died for this shit, y'all. And so did yours. This is the reality we got to face. We're dying daily here. And it's in the Bible. They put this shit in here to let you know that they doing it. But now they tell you they got us messed up with the Jesus, so you don't know it's in there. But there's so much in there that you don't, it's in the book. They just like it's in the movies, right? People say, yeah, they got to tell you so they don't have their karma. No, damn it, it's time for them to have their karma because now we know. And it's up to us to get them their karma. Ain't no pie and buy. You know, I'm a land.
T1, I see you, God. I see you. Shout out to Hevu, the Duke of the Great Lakes. Shout out to Truth Over Everything. That's my brother Toe, man. Shout out to you, my brother. OG Bobby Johnson's in the building too. T1, shout out. Sister Bethy is in the building.
Hey, peace to the panel. I just stepped off the hot tobacco farm. For a hot minute. I just thought maybe his next live, we could all bogart his live and let him know we come in peace and we're here. We would like to be a part of helping him with our history. Maybe because he does watch our lives and because he's been building the FBA for a minute now. Maybe he doesn't know how to come out and ask us for our help. Maybe we should attempt to make it comfortable for him to come to us because probably at this point he don't feel that he doesn't feel like he can approach us for help. Maybe we should just go over there in peace. I don't know. I'm just asking.
Do you remember how he went for Dane? You remember him and Dane? He knows about him and Dane has been bad.
Right.
So you know this dude right here. When you look at them videos he did,
I get that and stuff, but that's between him and Dane. I'm talking about us.
I got you. What I'm just saying. Well, Dane represents us more than he do. That's all I'm saying. Sis, ain't no argument. I got you. I feel you.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say.
I'm just making a suggestion though, but
no. That's a good suggestion. I mean, my thing is,
I agree with Sister Betty.
Yes, I agree with her too.
I
agree.
Well, if y'all agree, y'all all kind of be wrong and disappointed like we normally is. Why? Because this nigga be like, man, what the fuck I need y'all for? I'm making the money.
Well, I don't know that because I don't know Tariq like y'all.
We got to give him the opportunity.
I don't know him like y'all do. Y'all know him from a different, perspective than me. I don't know him that like
See,
that.
right now, we making a bunch of assumptions. Once we give him that opportunity and he do what he do, we'll know.
See, you probably know him, Cut. You know him, so I get what you're saying because you know him. I don't know.
No, ma'am.
On that one.
Hold up. Let's be clear, Sister Bethy. I don't want you to think that I don't know that nigga. I know that nigga type. That's it.
He's gonna have to.
My bad.
He's gonna have to come from within his own camp, bro. Because if you pay close attention to what Tariq is pushing, he's sort of kind of pushing. Find out what part you played in this whole ordeal, right? So eventually, if enough of his people get to digging into their own personal story, they will approach him about, look what I found, bro. This is in my records. This is in my records. This other shit you talking about, it just ain't in there, bro. So I think it's gonna come organically through his own crowd that he persuading to check into their own history, bro. So I think by default, he'll either have to turn, or he'll have to openly admit, that he with the other side. But I'm leaning toward him being with the other side right now because he know what's going on. He know enough to really say either or. But yeah, I relinquish the floor.
And then 2023, 1619 project, they still doing that shit. I mean, anybody doing that? All the stuff we that's been exposed on all this history now. We gotta know they playing with us. We gotta know they on the other side and they're trying to keep us from getting to the place where we need to be. That's all I'm saying.
I'll tell you what though, it is mighty funny how the nigga get into it with motherfucking Dan Calloway, and now he's at the forefront like that, man. That right there is suspicious. It seems like it was like Dane was targeted in a sense.
But from my perspective, bro, when I see niggas who have the capacity to sell out, I say we just collect our funds and buy that nigga and use them for our own goddamn purpose. Hey, it's a capitalist society, bro. You play the game any way you want to win this motherfucker.
Yeah, because from a spiritual standpoint, y'all know I've been saying lately, like everything is energy. Tariq energy, bro. I can feel him out. Nah, that nigga ain't for us, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, look, number one. Let's keep it $1,000. One thing I do know is that brother has a whole lot of small hats around him funding him. Whole lot. See, look, hold up. No doubt. Hey, good morning, Shaq. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna leave it alone. It always, when he was going after Dane Calloway, and even when he was going after Pan African Strikes Back, even if that stuff is warranted or not warranted, to me it didn't come across correct. Why? It's just like if I have a whole bunch of motherfucking white boys, over here behind the scenes attacking niggas on my behalf. That shit ain't cool. But that's exactly what the fuck he got. A whole bunch of white boys writing pitches, talking shit on niggas. And he pick out which one he want, and they go ahead and do it. He got a full production company. And to me, that shit is slimy, dog. You got all these damn white boys writing this satire against our own people, man. That shit whack.
What about Sinetta, y'all? He know his story too. He's another one sit here and do that. And he got all the power in the world to bring us together. See, these the type of niggas I wouldn't have them on no team with me. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I keep telling y'all them niggas for sale.
Hey, Shaq.
You can play Sinetta enough money to scream Aboriginal for the next 7 years. If you want
to. That nigga will start wearing headdress.
I can honestly admit that we have our people that knows this information, and YouTube is their income, so they have to keep playing like they are not in with it with the history, just for the sake to keep content creation going, so they could get paid from YouTube to keep controversy. That's how they literally get paid.
I feel like
AP said drop the link. Cut.
Maybe he don't think we as people.
That's an issue for me. Cause it seems like in history, going back in history, because I don't do the black and white thing anymore. I don't believe no pale people came over here and did shit. Historically, from what I've been researching, it's always been our own selling out for, like Chief say, nigga snacks, aka money. So if that's
nigga trinkets.
I agree.
Definitely, I'm off with his head for sure. Then.
I agree.
Hey man, as long as y'all don't get to fucking with Jeff, he gonna windmill y'all niggas to death.
Do you think he know that our history go prior to 1619?
I don't think he give a fuck.
Okay.
I
I
think
don't
that
think you
Charles.
can.
I think he
I
know.
could take
I
that. I
do.
could take that too.
I think he
You saying
know.
you doing a whole lot of goddamn assuming, and we need to give them the opportunity to see. That's what I'm
Yeah, that.
saying.
You
Yeah.
have to look at that. You have to look at people when they got their handlers. See, Clarence Thomas now, he been had that handler here for the longest, and she been playing. Now they all finna fall about stuff they claim they done did. But we already knew that. See, every time I see one, I know they handling. They got handlers, y'all. We gotta understand that, and they can't do no more than what they are allowed to do. And they playing against us because they know we know. And right now, it's more us knowing now than it was last year, y'all. And if the people are really being diligent with their own self, they'll be doing their history. If they ain't doing their history, they lost. We got, you know what I'm saying, y'all? We got to build with what we got. And Sister Betty, you always drawing you'll draw. And if you can draw him, sis, I'm with you. I'll support anything you say we need to do. Like that.
Hey, check it
I
out.
don't know. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, go ahead, Sister Betty, please.
I said I don't know how successful I'll be at that, but I think that what's that basketball player's name that was on with Shaq and them and said our history is that Isaiah Thomas?
Isaiah
Oh,
Thomas. Yep.
yep.
I mean, he had to fucking seen that. So come on, Tariq had to see that when he said that to let him
Hey,
know that,
Tarika
right?
seen all the Dane stuff though. Y'all gotta remember he was following Dane. He know all,
Yeah,
he know everything. He just
yeah, I
playing
remember
with
that because he used to steal his content.
I'm saying this is my thing. He got a whole team. Tariq Nasheed probably wasn't personally watching him, man. He got a whole team summarizing everything, telling him what to do, all of this and another. That's why it's like it's unfair because he got like a whole production team against niggas who just trying to
right.
do it and raise the people up. So that to me, that's what made it a little slimy. Hey, yo, Bap, man, Bap is in the building. What up, Bap, man? What you goddamn deal, nigga? Shit.
I'm just sitting back like a fat cat, just listening in. Peace and blessings to all the American Indians, and FBA around the world, man. Shout out to everybody in the building.
That's right. Hey, look, check it out. I got the white boy Jeff over here going in on Tariq, man, hitting him with a whole series of windmills connecting like a mother. But on the flip side, I got another video where the white woman was talking the polar opposite. It's strange. It's a strange video, man. So I just kind of wanted to mess with y'all a little bit today, man, with these white folks. Here we go, man. Hey, man, anybody want to say anything? Please, please, because I know everybody ain't said what they wanted to say real quick.
Yeah.
So please.
Peace to the good Aboriginals and all the time, man. How y'all doing today?
Shaq, my brother.
We we get played and they get paid. Niggas are playing us. We getting played. It's called nigga autopilot and it's called hustling black. That's the nail in the coffin. Take it how you want to take it.
That's right. That's right. Hey, man, we got Mississippi up in here. We got Certified Sachi Smoke Signal, Mama Chief, Sister Betty Tayshawn, the Confederate Don, Shad Waller, and Big Aboriginal Power. And I am DJ Kutty, aka NBA Old Head. NBA Old Head. Thank you, G Genie. I got to take that NBA old Head. That's the Kutty, man. I love that. Anyway, man, let's check out Jeff, man. Jeff over here whooping Tariq's ass. Let me turn
That's
this
right.
music down.
No. Stop it. Stop. No. I want you to name a black community that was helped by white society that's prosperous right now. Name one.
The societies you fled to when you
Okay. Name the neighborhood, sir. Name the black neighborhood that's prosperous that was helped by white people. Name it.
listen, you're the most successful
Okay.
black.
None. So the answer is none. I can tell you the ghettos that were helped by white people, the white supremacists. You guys create ghettos. The ghettos are your creation. If a black person is doing bad, that's the fault of the white supremacists. you created the circumstances for black people to do bad in certain neighborhoods. We only do good when we get you out of our mix, sir. These are facts.
If a
Jeff,
black person does bad, that's the fault of white supremacists. So if a
100%.
black person does good,
100%. If we name something we do that you don't have a hand in, everything bad in black society, you white supremacists are the orchestrators of that.
well, the reason you say we have a hand in it is because
Yeah, you
you're running
orchestrate
through
all.
our society for
Right,
everything.
right,
Jobs.
right. We're in a system of white supremacy. Right. So you
No,
just
you just
proved
don't
it.
want to create your own. You're
We
so used
can't.
to having your hand out.
We can't because we're in a system of white supremacy. You won't allow us because you have us militarily controlled, and we haven't figured out how to replace that militarized system of white supremacy with a system of justice. So you are hitting it right on the money. We have to go through you because you
Yet
run
the
things.
Asians can do it.
Oh, the Asians have to go through you too.
But they're still successful outside of
They
America.
have to
Japan's
go through you.
successf's
No, sir. Asian
Singapore's
countries are
successful. They've been colonized.
because you guys send money over there. You rebuilt those countries, but those Asian countries, many of them are not popping like that. That's why many of them have to immigrate here. So we've been over to Asian countries.
Yeah, the ones in East Asia.
Those countries are not popping like that. Many of these countries are slums over there in Asia, sir. So stop it. They come over here and prosper because they generate and they come over here and eat off the wealth that foundational black Americans created. You see? But anywho, Jeff, but thank you so much, Jeff. Let me get some other people on here. All right. Because Jeff, your mayonnaise splaining and headlights babbling. Let's get DiCaprio. Let's get DiCaprio in here. DiCaprio. All right. Let's get what's your name? I love to tour. All right. I love to tour.
Yo, what's going on?
What's up, brother? What's on your mind?
It don't even matter because these niggas is whack, nigga. Jeff kicked your ass, man, and that's real. Jeff kicked your ass, man. You had to get Jeff up out of there. You had to get Jeff on up out of there. Here we go. Here's the other one, and this is crazy, man. Where's that? White woman says she's tired of all the immigrants coming to the U.S. disrespecting black Americans. Let's see what she got to say.
People have always talked about what we're seeing today is that other groups have immigrated to this country and they're having this hostile attitude toward black Americans. It wouldn't be for black Americans, they wouldn't have an opportunity to come here and make, them sell.
Shout out to Field the Advice Show, man, at the African Diaspora News. Shout out to Field Advice, man. Let me see. Get your fingers off of the big fat fingers and shit all over the place. Here we go.
Those have a great life if they decide to work hard and do so. Case in point, this one woman who recognized that exchange with Don Lemon and Vivek Ramaswamy, she was pretty upset by the firing of Don Lemon, and she kind of touched on something that a lot of black Americans have been saying as of late. Let's go ahead and roll that.
So CNN silences another black person in the form of Don Lemon because he chatted.
Hold up. Is this motherfucking Ivanka trouble? What the fuck is this? This Putin wife? Who in the hell is this woman? Goddamn, I ain't even hear her voice. Shit. Here we go.
Challenge that Indian.
I didn't know she was gonna be coming in here talking like she's German or something. God damn, everybody got their motherfucking nose in our business. Thank you for standing up for something, but god damn, you don't got a leg to stand on, man. They'll sweep the rug right up under your feet, man. How your ankles clapping? God damn. They'd be like, shut up, you ain't even from here, bitch. Now you gotta go.
Vivek Ramaswamy or whatever the hell his name was on national TV. You know, I really am sick and tired of all of these people who have come to America after black people have fought for their civil rights, that these Indians and every other minority now enjoy, to tell black people how they should feel. I am so...
Oh my God. I think I love her. I'll play with you.
so sick of hearing them making it seem the experience that black people went through this country, they should just basically get over it. Because it's still going on. You just have to watch some of these TikTok videos with this color Americans and others that you see the hatred. CNN is Fox Light. CNN is not doing any good for America when people who lie are not called out on national television. The NRA did not help black people. Do you remember a time when black people during the Civil War, the only time they could carry guns was during the Civil War? After that, if they had a gun, they probably would have been lynched. Do you remember what happened when the Black Panthers showed up in California with their...
Nah, she ain't CGI. She just got a big old face. It's one of them faces. A big face. Here we go.
assault rifles? Ronald Reagan changed the law. So to have this Indian...
Yeah, and that Jerry Cooney nose. She got that Jerry Cooney nose for real.
say that he did on national TV, and CNN fires Don Lemon because he called him out. It's total bullshit, people. These other races need to stop telling black Americans what they should and should not feel.
One thing about human nature is that when they...
All right, Phil, I love you at the African diaspora. We don't need your tank. Don't play it because it's an African tank, and we don't need that. I need my sound effects on the lab and we move on. But yo, what y'all think about the white lady? Did she? I think she went more harder in the paint than a lot of people. In fact, she went harder in the paint than Tariq did the business up with Jeff. What say y'all? Yeah, I'm starting some shit now. I'm starting some shit now.
There.
Yeah, I know. I'm starting some shit now. I know. What you think?
I don't know about that video, but I dropped something in your email that I think is going to be way more interesting than that video. If you can pull it up for me and hit the 45-minute mark, I think, we can have some conversation about what's been said in this video, for sure.
Well, can I finish what I was saying, Cut, before you play that on?
Yes, ma'am, please.
I'm so sorry, Mama Chief. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. You probably couldn't hear me, sweetie. It's no problem. I just want to say it because...
I don't know if I want Sibby remixing my motherfucking show either. So let me contemplate a suicide. No, I'm playing with y'all. I'll play. Go, no, you got... I got it. I'm getting it together now, sis.
But now, I just wanted to say that these are the people that I'm saying that know the truth. And these are allies. See, we got people that is against us that look like us. Those ones we just need to just put in the trash, But yeah, she's an ally. She's an ally.
Yeah, she an ally until somebody busts her in her head. Then she gonna be like, man, fuck all that shit I was talking.
Yeah, I call Cap Kutty. Capper, man. That white lady Capper, man.
Oh no, man. Hey, man, ain't too. I mean, look, I'm gonna tell you something. This is the thing. She really truly feel like that in her soul, right? How long that feeling weighs up to the pressure she would probably receive, that's debatable. My thing is this right here. She put herself out there in front of the world in a way that most of them, they never do that. Not like that. Not like that.
But do you know what Don Lemon got fired for, y'all?
Fecal fighting.
No, that's what she said too. He had a debate between Hindustan, and the Hindustan and him had a racial clash.
Mm.
And
For real?
it was on a live, and he told him, well, you know, just because you sitting here, whatever race you is, that's what he said to that Hindustan. He said, well, I'm Indian. And he said, well, you know, so they was, yeah. So that's what that was about. And she mentioned it just then.
The Indian man was trying to tell Don Lemon that the NRA helped black people.
Remember she says NRA too? Yeah, yeah.
All right, Mississippi.
Yes, sir.
I'm yanking it down now. Where I'm at, I'm on the road and stuff, so I had to yank videos down. If I try to stream it like that, it'd be like pop locking and stuff. But I'm yanking it down as we speak, and I'm gonna have that in just a couple of moments.
Okay, you can just start it at the 45-minute mark, and that'll get us straight to what we need to listen to.
All right. We'll do just that. We got Superman in the building. We got Bap. We got Shaq up in this mug. Tayshawn, the Confederate Don. Miss Sibby. Sister Bethy is up in here. Mama Chief. Smoke Signal. Certified Shachi. And NBA old head Kutty. Yeah, I stole the name from my OG Jenny. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And
NBA.
Halito to everybody on the panel, especially Big Bap. What's up, cuz?
No doubt. No doubt. Yo, check it out. Shout out to everybody for real, for real. Big Dog Philly OG. I see you out there, OG. You know what I'm saying? Miss Belinda, I see you. Old dude out there handling business as usual. R.L. Smith. Diamonds are a girl's BF. Diamonds are a girl's BF, girl. I'm trying to tell you, they got some new stuff. They got some new stuff. It's high quality Zenith zirconias. Girl, you'll be lit up and don't even know that shit costs $2.50. I'd be like, girl, didn't I just strip you all down? Yes. Go flourish, girl, with that cheap ass shit on. I'm an asshole. I'm sorry. I'm an asshole. Let's see, is this video down yet? Let's see where you at. Yeah, I think he down. Oh, yeah, there we go. Here we go. Yeah, the 45-minute marker. Yeah, let's get him yanked down. So how's everybody doing on this good Monday? Everybody doing all right? Outside of the
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
daily grind that we have to deal with on a regular. Yeah, this mug yanking down pretty quick. Look at your boy Tariq got his little. Hey man, why ain't these brothers letting? Hey man, gray is the way. You understand what I'm saying when I say gray is the way? Gray is the way. These niggas got so much goddamn shoe polish on their face, Beijing and all kind of stuff. They will not let their age show for some reason, man. Gray is the way, man. I tell them motherfuckers every time I wear my gray as a badge of honor, man. Every gray hair you see is a bill pay.
Honorary. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Every gray is a bill pay, motherfucker. So shit, I love mines. I love mines. Now let me see what I got here. Now Mississippi said, get that to the 45-minute marker, DJ. Cut it. Work it. Here it goes. Yes. Sorry for the delay, folks.
He take that gray out. He can't pimp.
What's going on, guys?
I'm trying to.
I'm live right now,
What's
waiting
up,
for y'all to get in the room.
Super?
Let's
I'm
get
here.
a.
I'm here.
Here we go. 45-minute marker here.
Need to know history.
Now,
Don't throw that on the pool. Don't throw that on the pool. This is why we have to understand history. See, don't throw that on the pool. This is why we have to understand history. Let's be clear. Mexico was founded by black people. Mexico was a slave colony. People always kind of forget that about Mexico. Not only was it a slave colony, the indigenous people in Mexico were black. If you go look at the bone and pack images of those black people with dreadlocks, I done been down there. We know the big Olmec heads down there in Mexico. Let's be clear.
See, that nigga be
Mexico was a
listening.
black satellite. Let's be very clear. That's why so many parts of the culture of Mexico come from black culture. They tried to whiten it up within the last 100 years and erase some of the black culture out of Mexico.
so we going in already. Hey man, Charles Johnson, man, I like what you done did with the word peace, man. He said, peace. Please educate all children every day. That's dope. Peace. Proper education always corrects errors. That's dope. Peace. Positive energy always causes elevation. I like that. I just want to stop that for that because that was real dope. Hey, Mississippi, have you been watching my show or something?
What you mean?
This ain't the first time you watched my show, huh?
Of course not. This is not the first time I watch your show.
Well, you the only one that done delivered on the essence of what the hell my show is about. And it's just an open
Oh.
topic. You know what I'm saying? You the only one that runs something. Say, hey man, pull this shit on. I
Well, you
appreciate you,
know, Cut,
sis.
how we do.
You
We know that.
know what I'm saying? So, hey, shout
I
out to
just
you
thought
and Super Salute.
I thought the people needed to hear this because they were asking questions earlier about whether Tariq knew the information, and I knew I had saw this video some time ago, and I had to go find it so I can kind of show you guys why I said he's towing the line between Pan Africanism and the Aboriginal information. So this is about to really show you. He's got more
Here,
for you.
here we go, sis. Ooh.
Yeah? But Pio Pico
Thank
was very
you.
proud of his black heritage. And he was cool with Biddy Mason. They knew each other. Yeah? Let's be very clear. Vicente Guerrero, one of the earliest presidents of Mexico, was black. They would call him El Negro, the Negro. That was his nickname, the Negro. Cinco de Mayo. The people who fought in Cinco de Mayo were black Maroons down in Mexico. Family, I want you to Google Cinco de Mayo celebration in Mexico. Get off there, Sierra. Get off there. Google Cinco de Mayo celebration in Mexico where the Mexicans put on blackface and they act like Maroon fighters down there in Mexico. Google that right now. Y'all better understand history. This is why museums like what we're doing is so important, so we can tell the damn truth. What's up, young Mimi? I see you. Vicente Guerrero, you say he was Indian and black. What's an Indian? What's an Indian? Let's get into that. Who are the Native Americans? Let's get into it. Because that's another thing we're going to touch on in the damn museum. Who in the hell were the real Aboriginal Americans? Y'all only think that it was the Mongoloid-looking natives that were the real Native Americans. And we have to understand the Aboriginal people here were also the Negroid people, which are us. It were black people looking just like, get off there. Black people looking just like us who were the Aboriginal people in the Americas. Many of us were not brought on slave ships. Let's keep this thing a buck. Only 6% of black people enslaved in Africa came to North America. I'm going to say it again. This has been documented facts. Only 6%, no, but most of us are from Africa. That's not true. Only 6% of the people enslaved in Africa were brought to North America. Most of them were brought to the Caribbean and South America, Central America, Brazil. Only 6% came to North America. This is documented. Let's talk truth. See, we're going to have to get this shit out here and just talk the truth. When many of the white explorers came here, they themselves said, hey, these are the same, they look like the same people from Africa. These look like the Ethiopians. There's a reason why they called them Indians. Why did they call them Indians? Because of the skin color. They were black just like the people in India. Just the hair was woolly. Understand history. A lot of us were already here, black ass people sitting already up in here, and they just said, okay, we're going to take you from your tribe and we're going to get your kids and we're going to raise your kids up and have them thinking he's a Negro. What's a
Now
Negro?
that nigga need
There's no
lynch.
real definition of what a Negro is. It's just somebody who's black. You understand? We better understand real history. That's why they would call them Blackfoot Indians. Look at them. Again, I lived in Alabama as a child. They had something called Tuscaloosa. Look up what Tuscaloosa means. You understand? That's why we're doing this movie, talking about the Black Seminoles and the Yamasee, man. The Yamasee Wars out there in the Carolinas, the Melungeons. We're going to talk about the real history of the Aboriginal. You're going to have to get off there, man. Go in the house, Siri. What's up? You said our heritage is Israelite or Hebrew. Okay, but look, I'm saying that no, Siri, don't put that on there. You got to Unconquered, the Gullah Geechees here. Yeah, man, Walter Plecker, this dude reclassified. They went into those records and started to deliberately reclassify Black Aboriginal people and started saying they're not Native American, they're all Negro. Plecker did that. A woman named Drake out there, Naomi Drake, did that in Louisiana. They would do the same thing. They would get the Aboriginal people and then reclassify them. You understand? Asir, get off that.
Talking out both sides of your mouth.
Down there in Louisiana, where they got those Mardi Gras Indians. They got those black people dressed up in Indian attire. They're acknowledging their lineage. Remember, listen, a lot of the Black Native Americans, listen, especially down in the ones who went to New Orleans, listen, let me give y'all some history. See, this is why the museum is important. When, go in the house. A lot of times when they were trying to put people from Native American tribes on reservations, they didn't want to go to no damn reservations. A lot of them didn't want to go because those reservations, the land was poor, the resources were poor, they were in poor areas. You couldn't really cultivate your crops like you needed to cultivate them. Yes, Tuscaloosa means black warrior. Yeah? Tuscaloosa means black warrior. You better understand who these natives were. Lucia woman. Yeah, they found the woman down there, one of the oldest fossils out here in the Americas that goes back thousands, I want to say even millions of years. They reconstructed it. It's a goddamn black woman. Yeah? But what was I saying? I'm telling you about the Native Americans. They were trying to send a lot of Native Americans to these reservations in Oklahoma, all in the West, and many of them did not want to go. So what they would do, they would just go blend in with black people. They would go live among black people. They're like other black people. Well, hell, they're like, we blend in, we look like them. They did that down in Mississippi. They did that down in New Orleans a lot. That's where the Mardi Gras Indians, that's the history of that. They would just go blend in with the rest of black society. Like, fuck a damn reservation. I go live with my brothers over here. But see, they always have us believing that we're some kind of outside other, that we don't have no claim to this land, like we're foreigners on our damn land. That's why I use the term foundational Black American. Man, we've been here. This is our shit, dude. Yeah, that's why the Seminoles, right? And Seminoles, by definition, Seminoles means Cimarron. the word Seminole means runaway. The first use of the term Seminole came from down there in Central America, when Sir Francis Drake was it Sir Francis Drake? It was one of those guys who was a pirate. I want to say it was Francis Drake. He was an English pirate, and he went down there to Central America, where there were black Maroons who had ran from the Spanish, and they formed their own Maroon colonies with the other black Aboriginals who was living down there. It was like 3,000 of them, and they were trading with each other. The black Maroons down there were like, hey, look, white man from England, I know y'all battling Spain, and we're battling Spain too. We know where all the gold is. We don't give a fuck about no gold. Give us some of that steel that you got, some of them swords and them shields. We need the steel. We'll give you the gold because we don't need it. We ain't trading with nobody. Yeah? Give us the steel, we give you the gold. That's where that whole Pirates of the Caribbean thing came from. You notice if you look at the movie Pirates of the Caribbean, they always got black people on them boats with Jack Sparrow. Those were the black Maroons that were down there in Central America working with the English. See, the pirates that they portray are English pirates with that all that Jack Sparrow. These are English pirates who are battling the Spanish. And the black people who were former Moors were going against the Spanish as well. So they were allied with the English. You understand? Real history. What's up, Teo? What's up? Say hi, to. What's up?
You
push you on the swing?
Yeah.
Well, I'm doing a live. Where's Desi right now? She can push you in a second. Say hi to everybody. You're not going to say hi, Teo? Come back here and say hi. Come here, boy. My son wants me to push him on the swing. Oh, yeah, the Cowboys, of course. We all know that the Cowboys were black, and many of them were explorers. So we got to tell our history. Yeah, well, we took his braids out. We're doing some traveling next week, so we got to get there. We're getting their braids redone tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, he don't give a shit. He was like, damn it, if you ain't going to push me, I'm going back in the house. It's hot as hell out here. Y'all see, I'm under a shade. I'm under the shade umbrella right now. Yeah. But again, man, our history is so rich. For them to have museums talking about some black history and y'all ain't really going in and talking some real talk. Y'all got displays of women in thongs and all this. That's so disrespectful to our history, man. We have such vast history. Yeah, we have such vast history. Yeah, that needs to be touched on. That's what the museum is for. So that's why, man, this is the most important project that we can have right now, man. This is so very important, and this is going to be such a game changer. And this is also what's important. I want to show our children that black adults, we can come together, get on code, and get projects and get buildings put together without us groveling and scraping and buck dancing to white people. I want us to get off this mindset where we have to go groveling all the time to get the money and resources that we already have. We already fund all of these people who are not black in these areas. And somebody said Rosa Parks. Rosa Parks is Native American, by the way. When you say Native American, don't think of the mongoloid-looking natives. See, when you think Native American, you automatically think of a mongoloid-looking Native American. That ain't it. Look, remember, a lot of black people who...
Hold up, Pat Gabriel. What you mean he sold that a museum, man? Please go in a little bit more on that, man. What you talking about? Here we go.
Especially the black entertainers back in the day, they would acknowledge their Native American heritage. Chuck Berry was Native American. Johnny Mathis, take a good look at the singer Johnny Mathis. Take a good look at Johnny Mathis. He's Native American. Lena Horne, so many of
Shit, the museum was an old Starbucks.
Our people, man. We know Rosa Parks. So many of our people were Native American, but they had black phenotypes because many Native Americans had black phenotypes. Yeah? We got to understand history. So when you think of Native American, don't think of the Mongoloid-looking Native American. We got to get that image out of our mind. Go look at that movie with Leonardo DiCaprio, where he won an Oscar, I think, where he was fighting a damn bear. He was some kind of tracker, explorer. What was the name of that movie?
Oh, I got you.
We can
I
get
got you.
that.
What the
But
hell,
the
well,
momentum.
man? I done hit the wrong button.
But again, man, our history is so rich. For that, The Revenant, that's the name of the movie. Go look at that movie. They kept referring to.
Okay, I didn't know what you was talking about, Pat. And man, shout out to everybody, man. Shout out to Mississippi and everybody, man, on the panel.
Native Americans as tree niggers. A lot of people are Native American. Old Dirty Bastard, the rapper, was Native American. Do you know Flavor Flav is Native American? It was Shanticock, Native American up there in New York. Flavor Flav is Native American.
Shinnecock, nigga.
And if you take a good look at Flav, you can see it. Yes, look that up. You know Flavor Flav is part Native American. I believe him when he says that. Our brother Waka Flocka is Native American. Yeah. So when we say Native American, I say foundational Black American. Because again, when you think of Google everything I'm saying, brother. Yeah, Google everything I'm saying. Everything I'm telling you, just Google it. Yeah? You're confused. You say it's Native American and Black one and the same. No, because it's been all jumbled up now. So what you have now, you have a bunch of people the people who claim Native American ain't even fucking Native American. Let's get that straight. What you have now, get that out your mouth, man. What you have now are a bunch of white people faking the funk. You have a bunch of $5 Indians. You have a bunch of phonies claiming to be Native American. They ain't got a drop of Native American in them. Like Dog the Bounty Hunter. There's not a drop of Native American in Dog the Bounty Hunter, but he walks around with feathers. What you see as Native American ain't Native American right now. You better understand how the white supremacists are like parasites. They'll take your culture, they'll absorb your culture and then claim it for themselves. None of these people that you see, these white folks running around talking about they Native American, they ain't got one drop of Native American blood in them. Yeah, Steven Seagal and all of these. Get the fuck out of here. You see? That's the con game they done ran, man. They tell us, black folks who done been here for thousands of damn years, that we're some foreigners, and you got some white man who done got here 10 years ago talking about he's a damn native and he got on feathers and a peace pipe. Get off the pool. Yeah, that's all. They got Kevin Costner and Dances with Wolves and all that stuff. Yeah, Liz Warren talking about she's a damn Native American. Yeah, Iron Eyes Cody, the crying Indian, who's a damn Sicilian. He's 100% Sicilian. Dude ain't got one drop of Native American in him. But they use that as a hustle to get all the Native American resources. See? That's how the white supremacists are very slick, man. They're pretendians. The minute they start talking about they're going to give resources and benefits to Native American tribes, all of a sudden, everybody came in faking the funk. We got taken out of our Native American status, and then the white folks got put in it. Y'all better understand how these people run a con game on us. That's why images and propaganda is very important. You know why they can do that? Because we don't have no institutions telling our truths. So
this nigga cooking though.
Along with, we believe it. We don't have nothing telling the truth. and we depend on them to help us tell our damn truth. That's why we got the museum thing popping, and everybody has to go to hiddenhistorymuseum.com to help build this museum. We got to get this stuff done. Hidden History Museum, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah? But anyway, man, let me go in here with these kids and see what they're doing. But yo, we're trying.
Yo. So we got the gist of that, man. We got the gist of that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tariq for that. Kind of seemed like he was talking out of both sides of his mouth. What you think this, Mississippi? Hey, please jump off.
Like you said, he's been talking out of both sides of his neck, but he clearly knows what's really going on. I don't know if this was an Instagram live, but I believe it was. It's like he's saying this on his Instagram, but he's not pushing it on YouTube. So you got to ask yourself, why is he's not pushing this on his YouTube platform?
Oh my God. I did not know that man knew that much.
This is why I wanted to bring it to y'all.
Hey, oh yeah, you know what? Hey, Mississippi, you know what? Girl, you is. Yeah, you damn, you should have been a damn lawyer. I didn't. She done brought a case file. Man, they went over my head for a minute there. God damn, girl, she guilty.
I got some more shit for y'all, but I ain't gonna bring it out right now. Still building the case.
Hey, no doubt. Hey, well, hey, Mississippi, whatever you always can drop whatever you want to drop. That right there was powerful. Wow.
Y'all know what? Now this shit takes me all the way back to when he was on Clubhouse.
Oh, what happened?
I was approached by some Africans that he was putting in their place on Clubhouse. And I fucking still got the email that I sent them to join my fucking StreamYard, and he stopped them from coming on my panel. That was way the fuck back in February, and I still got the email from when I sent the link. So these motherfuckers are paid by him to go and do what they doing. I still got the email. I found it because I know. I said, wait a minute. I remember the Africans that he was saying they had dirty water and shit, and they shit on the side of the road. Well, the guy he was talking to, I got the fucking email where I sent him an invite to come on my YouTube. I still got the email. I pulled it up. I got it. I got that bitch. It's from last February.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Hey, y'all see that picture up there? It's nothing new. But shout out to this brother fighting for his family to get their recognition. These brothers, the Shinnecock family. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get their recognition and they just do.
The one sitting on his lap looked like a doll baby.
For real, huh? I bet that little girl, I think.
That's why I said it's profitable for them to hustle black. Nothing on his document say he's black American. It said American. They know. They hustling black, man. Think how many times he used the word black in this stuff. You know. Trick black.
This is crazy.
Isn't it? Isn't it? This shit is beyond bonkers.
But you know what I
This
got
shit
out of
is
there?
funny.
Go ahead, baby. Go ahead.
Nah, that's all I want to say. It's just funny to see him.
Well, I saw the fact that he was throwing out everything that he heard and that he factually know. At the same time, how long has he been doing that? And his people really know the truth when they want to say the FBA instead of the AB, the Aboriginal. So when you're doing a divide, you still is on the other side. So when I say he is a agent and he working with them against us, because if he wasn't, like he said, this is big, we can all come together, but not as black, my brother. So that's where it looks like he's doing the divide and conquer stuff.
It's called working the middle. How the message is gonna get out there? If a majority of our people respond to black, not Indian, Aboriginal, none of that.
And that's understandable, and that's why I see a lot of people still plug into being black. But still, when you know better, you do better. And you know what, just because of the money, for
You just
real,
seen it, you just see,
it's
you know
about
better.
our people.
You
But
just
it's
see,
about
you
our
know
people.
better.
You ain't drawing our people, you drawing people who trying to get money soon. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's how you looking at it. But how can he deliver this message if the people don't listen to him at all?
But as long as they get the message, I'm good.
See, we got to realize what we own and what we working on. We working algorithms and all these things. He using all this shit to his advantage.
I agree. I agree.
Like you said, Kutty, he got that team of white boys telling him what to do.
Man, yup. Yep. I mean, that's just what it feels like, you know? I'm looking for that.
That don't mean that they on some negative shit though. I'm just saying that he might be spending his money because you got to realize you got to be able to work this algorithm to get your shit out there.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
He mentioned a name when he first started. Did anybody grab that name, Naomi Drake? Anybody ever heard of her?
No, ma'am. I've never heard of that name before.
Yeah, she was she was over there in Louisiana for 16 years, head of the Bureau of Vital Statistics. And she was over there changing records, scratching out people that was white, putting color on it, changing people nationality. And she did it for some years over there. And there was a boxer named Ralph DePaz, and he died in 2008. He was a middleweight champion, and he went to court and sued him because they changed his race because he was born colored, but he had to fight them to get to be white in order to fight back in the day. But I just wanted to bring that up.
Hey, the reason why I'm saying this about old Tariq is because at the end of the day, he is putting it on record. People can't pull him up saying it.
Man, Tariq is crazy, man. Dog, it's Look, to me, it's so much gray area, so much wiggle room, so much fence straddling. You know what I'm talking about? So much room for plausible deniability is ridiculous. You know.
That brings me back to the other point, Cut. That's why you got to reach and give him the opportunity to see what he owns.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. So shit, man. That was some crazy stuff. Let me see here. You know, what else we got going on over here? Who? Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be crazy, boy. This hot Hunter Biden stuff is ridiculous. What's going on? I
And
got
that
some.
wasn't my point. My bad, Cut, for
Oh
cutting
no,
you
you
off.
good. Go ahead. Oh, you good,
That
brother. Go
wasn't
ahead,
my
please.
point. That was Sister Betty's original point.
Huh? Oh, what happened, Sassy?
I said, reaching out to Tariq and giving him the opportunity wasn't my point. That was your original point.
Oh yeah, I guess we can scratch that. I'm still willing to try.
I
But I know
mean,
what that
yeah,
I know what to expect. You probably will reject me, but
Sister Bethy, all
I'm
things
saying,
worth a try. We all could be. I mean, whenever we assume we are asses,
I mean,
so
the
we're
only
we're
way the
definitely
only way
assuming.
you know is if you try.
Yep, that's a fact. That's a fact. So yeah, I think shooting them a call, shooting them a couple emails. Oh, hey, what do you suggest? I think you said something. You said something about flooding his chat room, like on his, because he be doing a lot of Google Spaces, right? Or not Google Spaces, but Twitter Spaces.
yeah, but he comes live sometimes too. A lot of times.
Okay, all right. Well, I tell you what, everybody, let's see. Whenever Tariq goes live, whenever he goes live next, I'm gonna make sure that I go live at the same time, so we could direct people into the chat room. See if we can get a dialogue, at least get his attention or something. What you thinking about that, Sister Betty? I'm trying to figure out a way we could possibly do this.
I think that's a good plan, Tariq, and he'll know that the Aboriginal community is hitting them up because if we go in peace and just first type we come in peace and we're here to help and just throw up fire, that'll attract his attention quick because he always responds to his chat.
Okay, okay. I think that's the play. I
I
think we
think
got a
that's a
little.
soldier move. A soldier move. We come in peace. We want to help.
Yeah, but we deep as a mud. We want everybody to be, you know what I'm saying? And whatever we say, we want everybody. Like say for instance, we got 100 people in here in the live. We want to at least send 100 over there. 50 to 100, and everything that's typed in the chat got to be uniformed and the same.
Yeah. We just say we
Heck
come in
yeah.
peace. We Aboriginals come in peace and we're here to help.
Exactly, and
With fire.
everybody, exactly, and everybody, yeah, with some bows, arrows, all of that, and fire emojis. But then not only that, you know what I'm saying? Everybody, all different names saying the same thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then, hey, after we say the same thing, you know, the next thing, everybody introduce themselves so they don't think it's spam bots.
Oh yeah,
You
that's
feel
right.
me? You know what I'm saying? We'll come in here and say, hey, hi Tariq, I'm Blase Blah from the Aboriginal community. We all say that first, introducing ourselves, and everything we say after that be uniform. On code.
Yeah, I think that's a good
I,
idea.
you
You
think
could
that's
direct us.
dope?
Yeah, I think you could remind and direct us when you go live what to do.
Well, as far as the quotings and what we should say uniformly,
Yeah, you said you're gonna go live when we let you know he's live.
I,
Then you direct us what to say, right?
no, I'm gonna go live so I can organize this. We have our back behind the scenes because when people go over there, they can still be on our panel, and you know what I'm saying. We can still have our communication going on behind the scenes and have our organization. Now, as far as what to type in the chat, you probably want somebody better than me.
Well, I thought going in there with fire and said, we aboriginals, we aboriginals, we come in peace and we want to help. That's it.
Well,
Then
I
you
think
said,
we all. I think we all being behind the scenes, and I think we all be like, yeah, let's say this or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Mississippi, was you about to say something?
No, well, yeah, I was just saying if he opens his call line, because we're gonna flood the chat, and he's gonna open those call lines, and hopefully, we can all get on the call line and definitely verbalize our support rather than just type it in the chat room.
Mm.
well, I motion that Mississippi and it's me, go on the call line since they got the sweet voices. Can I get a second?
I don't know about that.
Nah, I don't know about that either, man. I'm gonna tell you the person. I'm gonna tell you the person that. No, I mean, no, the ladies. Don't get me wrong. Those are powerful. You know what I'm saying? But man, we gotta stop being nice to these motherfuckers. We gotta send motherfuckers like Smoke Signal, Truth. You know what I'm saying? People that's gonna really get in that angle, like
Yeah,
and push that
definitely.
line. You know what I'm saying? Not to say you wouldn't do that, Mississippi or ism. You know what I'm saying? Because I know
Oh, no,
y'all
no,
would.
no.
But I just don't
I
want
agree
to.
with you.
You guys sound so beautiful and nice and stuff. I don't want him to even think it's comfortable.
Oh, yeah, I can sound nice and beautiful, but
I'm
I
just
don't
saying.
believe you should know that.
I know that, but I'm just saying, I you
Cut.
know,
Ain't
man.
nothing wrong with a soft approach, bro. You know he used to be a pimp now.
Hey, well, I mean, hey, I don't know. Hey, I'm just a DJ now. I don't know it all, but
You
hey,
gotta
but that's the
appeal to
whole.
his pimping now. You gotta appeal to
I
his
mean, I
pimping.
think we should be
And
able to
we
get people in there who can just run off some talking points and, let them know like where we stand. You know what I'm saying? The voices of the community like need
well
to kind
I
of step up.
Hey, hold up. All right, look. Look, let's go at let's actually think about what we've seen. I know a lot of us done seen some of his lives on YouTube, Instagram, and stuff. Let's actually notice what we see. We notice that for real, outside of the Twitter spaces where people is always kind of calling and stuff, when he's on YouTube and stuff like that, it's a lot of kind of dead air. People are not really calling and you know what I'm saying, and things of that nature when he wants people to call. So I'm like, yo, this might be an opportunity where, you know what I'm saying, we'll be in the chat and we'll be able to flood the calls because shit, you know what I'm saying, not too many people's calling and he be eager for calls. I don't know.
Absolutely.
That's my perspective. I don't know if y'all saying the same things.
yeah.
Yeah, I agree. That's
All
my
right. Then
sentiments
on that note,
exactly.
I vote not to send Smoke because Smoke don't like pimps. And I vote
Okay? You might be right with that one too.
I
No,
vote
but on the real, man, we on the real. I gotta be real, and I would say Chief Holiday, but no, man, Chief Holiday, man, can't be the motherfucking front line.
I
That,
vote to send either Add Power, Add
that's
PG,
it.
or Truth 1-1. One
Right.
of
Hey,
them
I agree
three.
with you.
nah. We're just gonna send Bap.
Oh, okay.
Just gonna send Bap. That's it.
He has to
Yeah.
agree first and foremost.
Back. Hey,
He got
now
a
Bap
soft
going.
heart.
Hold on. Oh, Bap going. Believe that. Bap going.
Yeah.
Believe
He
that.
will
That's
go.
my brother, man. He going. He agree. Trust me. I'm
He'll
speaking for him
go.
right now. He going. He
Yeah,
going. So yo, we're
he'll
gonna
go.
orchestrate this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna definitely get on his YouTube because I think that's gonna be our best way of really getting through to him by in the chat. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to keep abreast to his lives. You know what I'm saying? When I see it about to happen or anything like that, I'm gonna go ahead and set it up and make sure I speak to it in the morning before, if I have that opportunity. If not, I see him live, I'm just gonna jump off and be like, Tariq's live, it's time. That's all you're gonna see. Tariq's live, it's time.
And if Back gets sick or catch COVID, we gotta have a backup. We could send A1.
Nah, we don't need to bring. Nah, man, ain't nobody getting sick. We about to handle this business.
Okay.
A1, yeah, yeah, A1 decent. Hey, A1 get down through there too. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Ab TV get busy than a mug. So all the brothers get busy. I'm not a real good judge of it. Only thing I am a good judge of, Bap, right, man, for real to me, Bap has that motherfucking calmness. You know what I'm
And I
saying?
think
That
he had a relationship with him at one point too.
really?
Because a lot of Tariq people subscribe to his channel. That's how he got a whole bunch of more subscribers. Because he was sharing Tariq's videos a lot.
Right there.
Remember?
Right. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, you're right, Sister Betty. You're right. Let me see what I'm doing here. I'm really trying to.
Jeremiah
Yep.
said Alibaba. I think we should send him last after the funeral.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
we're,
that
I mean,
motherfucker look
we're
I hate that
so if we're talking about flooding his call line, then we need to be sending multiple people to hit up his line, not just one person.
guy.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
but
just
see
my
that
opinion.
now.
What's
Look.
we approaching them? What's the
Hold
objective?
up. Hold up. First and foremost, look. We don't know when he's gonna go live, so that's why when he goes live, I'm gonna set up a live on all these channels, and it's gonna say Tariq's live. It's time to get busy, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna organize in this StreamYard, right? Like we normally do, right? And we're gonna strategize how we do it. It's gonna be it's gonna be, on our channel, and we're gonna strategize, and we're gonna send people over there as we flood it, because you can be in the chat room at the same time as you're on the live panel, or you're in the chat room here as well. So yeah, and we can be able to organize how we do strategically. As far as the calls, yo, and one of the things that we could be speaking on in the chat is having Bap prepared, because Bap gonna be prepared. In fact, I just talked to him on the text. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be prepared, right? And just kind of be like, yo, talk to Big Aboriginal Power. Big Aboriginal Power. Let him he's calling in. Can you talk to Bap? You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm just coming up with ideas. Go ahead,
DJ.
Superman.
I'm asking what do we want the outcome to be?
I think the effort is to try to clean up his knowledge of history, see if he's even receptive to the information and the research already gathered. That's obviously way more extensive than the level of information he's dealing with. And I'm thinking that's the pathway. I think that's one of the hopes. Am I right about that, Sister Bethy?
Yeah. And he just uploaded a video 12 hours ago. We can go in the comment section now too and throw up fire and say we come in peace to kind of prepare him that we coming.
Yup.
So what's our points of contention? What we not agreeing with that he's doing?
Well, what he's doing is he's actually conflating a lot of information. He's trying to bridge a gap that there's not a bridge that can bridge. You know what I'm talking about? There's a gap that he's trying to actually still connect us to Africa.
Nah, he be going like the motherfucking pan boo boos and telling them that we different and shit. Just like that last video. I mean, I'm not on nobody's side, but
I'm hearing you, my brother.
his latest rhetoric is that we different. We ain't them people.
But he still has that out of Africa theory jumping up. That's a fact.
Oh, okay.
And that black situation is very adverse to everyone.
And that
Yeah, that
LA
black shit.
reparation, the reparation. How can you get
and
reparation if you
and
weren't a slave?
see that right there. The whole everything's fundamentally fucked from the beginning. That's why they like, man, yeah, let them keep barking up a tree or chasing a tail that is long since left.
With his character, I don't think he'll reject us. I think because he's generally really nice.
Yeah, I agree too. I agree too. But
His,
I tell you what though. I tell you what though. If he is what I think he is, or what if he is what I fear he is, oh yeah, he gonna find a way though. He gonna find a way to protect us, baby girl.
oh, that's what you thinking?
Well, that's what I suspect. But you know, I've been wrong before, so yeah.
I know.
I think he just a hustler, man. He gonna do whatever he do,
Oh,
but he know his history, but he just at heart and at his core, he just a hustler and he just a paper chaser.
And that's a fact. And this is the thing that we look. Now he done bridged the gap a whole bunch of different genres, right, into his money making, right? From Mac school lessons all the way down to American Maroon and everything in between. All of that stuff is still products he's selling. You know what I'm saying?
well, maybe
Right?
we could
He
get
a
him.
hustler.
Maybe we
He,
could get him to denounce the 1619 project, Sachi, like the Pope.
Think
I think
about
he
this.
went against that shit. I think he did go against that critical race shit.
Well, I tell you what, not to the point where he gonna take some money out of his own pocket. What do I mean by
Hell
that?
no.
What do I mean by that? Yo, he ain't gonna denounce too much stuff that's gonna take too much money out of them videos that he done already committed to.
He
Hidden
gonna
Colors
start
one,
pledging to.
Hidden Colors 1, 2, 3, 69. Anything that's going against any of
Oh.
those videos that he's already selling, he not gonna do that because it's gonna take money out of his pocket.
Yeah, he a
Well, we could let
prosperity pimp.
well, we could let him know that we we could let him know that in his movie we agree with the black dude coming out with the flips.
Man, I'm over here trying to. Man, I cannot sing the.
But I thought about it
Ooh,
real long
I
hard.
think Bap know how to get in touch with him, and he's
Yeah,
live
I'm.
now.
Yeah, I'm talking to him now. I'm trying to figure this stuff out as we speak. Yeah, there it is, right
Think
there.
about it,
There it is.
Cut. If
I'm
if
listening, my brother.
if
Tayshaun
he
said ain't shit to talk
if
about.
if that movement is is successful, then people get paid. If it's not successful, they're gonna have to tell the truth. They, so I kind of see. I just say let his ass run and see what happened. You know what I'm saying? He like a crash dummy. You put him in a car and let it run, and we'll sort out the pieces once it hit the wall.
I'm with you, Superman. Just sit back and observe. Y'all can tap in, but just sit
But I
back and
mean, we've
observe.
been observing him for like 2 or 3 years now. Can't we at least make one little effort and with going in there throwing up the fire emojis when he go live, and then after that, if he seems not to respond to us, we just say fuck it. I don't know.
Nah. We gonna do exactly what we said we gonna do. We gonna flood his ass, and you know what? We're gonna even take it a step further. We gonna flood his ass everywhere he go, every time. It don't matter. We gonna make sure. Why? Because he got the hit. He's not gonna be because he look. Check this out. Look. This is something that Lex Vortex said, and it's right. Check it out. Y'all remember when BAP, Ab TV, and everybody went on Sarnetta's, right?
Yeah.
Y'all remember how at the end, you know what I'm saying? Rap, he went in there and dropped his shit. He did his thing like a mug, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Man, shout out to Rap because he did do a great job. But you notice out of everybody, you know what I'm saying? He had a time constraint and everything, did a great job. Out of everybody, Sonetta asked for his phone number and all of that, and they, you know what I'm saying? And that's salute, you know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. And I was like, man, yeah, that's some kudos, man. Rap, you did that, you know what I'm saying? You paid your way, you got your shit off, and you shined. And Lex said, oh, nah, you don't know Sonetta. And I'm like, what you talking about? He like, Sonetta just grabbing that boy so they can beat him up and make all y'all look stupid.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
You know
oh, God, evil geniuses.
But
This is
think about his audience also. You gotta think about the sheep that's following him too.
So now, the reason I'm saying that is, yo, that bait and switch shit, we got to make sure, you know what I'm saying, whoever's speaking is able to represent thoroughly and coherently. So, yeah, man,
that would be Bap then.
that'll be Bap. That'll be Bap. That'll be Bizap. That'll be Bizap for real. You know what I'm saying? Not to say, now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that rapper get on Sonetta TV and they just do him on any old kind of way. Cause rap a man, you know what I'm saying? I don't think rap just let motherfuckers just do anything. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, yo, they sizing people up, and they might have sized him up.
Yeah, I'm saying Tariq, when the approach, whatever the decision is made, think about his audience and the people that follow him, because he hard to some of them motherfuckers.
Hold up, man. Now
They'll go with anything he say.
hey, is that Superman talking?
Yeah, that's me.
Hey, Superman. Oh, I'm sorry, Sister Beth, I heard you, man. But Jeremiah just put in the chat. I don't even know how many times he said this, but he said that's why I said Alabama, and I'm like, ooh,
yeah, Alabama.
Ooh.
I didn't even think of that, but
ooh, that's a good one,
yeah,
Jeremiah.
he'll get his
Yeah, you got to
audience.
realize how old Tyreek Nasheed is. Tyreek Nasheed is in his mid-50s, right?
Yeah, he my age.
So it need to be somebody. Okay.
But Alabama gonna go in on the war spirit and trying to, little man him or son him.
Oh,
and put him in his place. And put him in his
Absolutely.
place. You know what I'm saying?
I think Alabama
Yeah.
should be the one. Cause he
Nah. That's dangerous, though, Sister Betty. Listen to what he said. Let's go ahead and say that again, please. That's dangerous.
I say Alabama gonna go in there and try to correct him and put him in his place. And I don't know how that's gonna go over with him or his audience. That's all I'm saying.
Well, we can't send Dane Calloway because he got all kind of cartoon characters made after him, sis. Shout out to Jazz. She said, why don't you send Dane Calloway? Boy, he got a Bucci Bear. Is that what a Bucci Bear or which one is it? He's like, man, Abilene, go get me a quarter pounder and a hot shake stat. She got all kind. He got all kind of motherfucking shit. Who is that? Smoke? What up, Smoke, brother?
Consider this, bro.
Okay.
Right? Niggas who not a part of this aboriginal school of thought, they look at all of us as a monolith. Like, they'll say, oh yeah, they all believe the same shit. They all into the same shit. Without really perceiving that we all have our differences of opinion. So when you saying Dane Calloway, anybody who want to approach Tariq Nasheed to him from this particular perspective, he gonna look at them as another Dane Calloway. He's gonna be like, oh nigga, you want that Dane Calloway shit. Because he's looking at us as a monolith, bro. I believe he actually getting the majority of his information from listening to Dane Calloway, bro. But he can't admit that because he's beefing with Dane Calloway.
Okay.
He'll never be able to admit that. That's why they fell out about that Harriet Tubman thing, you know. Dane Calloway was with Harriet Tubman was a fictional character. Tyreek was like, this clown ass nigga said Henry Tubman is a fictional character. You know what I'm
I'm gonna say y'all make contact, see how it go.
Yeah,
But
we
yeah,
gonna flood that
most
guy.
people are
We
creatures of
tribing
habit.
up.
I
I
say
would
get
say
the
most
bag.
people are creatures of
I
habit.
say I say get the bag and just buy that nigga. I say he for sale. Buy that nigga like a hamburger.
Send the bag over with send the bag
Okay.
over with a bad female, and he gonna bite.
Nah, he talk shit to bras too. He ain't going for
Now,
that.
now
Oh
check
man,
this out.
Not the
Now check
ones
this
that
out.
bow
definitely
down
black
to
American.
him and be
Them
like,
for black
"Ooh,
American women.
sweet."
Boy,
Hey, look,
you ain't got no
check this
boy.
out. Here we go. Here we go. Check this out. Now look, we already set up Bap. He's playing his music right now. You know what I'm saying? I started a little late, but I'll be on time tomorrow and stuff like that. But I'm about to redirect everybody to Baps and stuff, man, so we can get on the Bap. No, we don't do that. We don't do that. We try to and look, Sister Betty and anybody else, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all get at me, get at Bap, get at somebody so we can orchestrate times so there's no split in the community because everybody wants to see everyone. So we want to make sure y'all subscribe to everybody, please. You know what I'm saying? And also make sure that everybody's made aware that, you know what I'm saying? Hey, we only got one community, goddamn it. We can't keep splitting our people up. So
Hey, Miss
look,
Sibby.
you know what I'm saying? So look, hey,
Hey.
with that being said, hey, I appreciate Mississippi. I appreciate Smoke Signal. I appreciate Sachi. I appreciate Sister Betty, Superman. You know what I'm saying? Mama Chief. Everybody. Tayshawn, the Confederate Don. I see you, Yan. Thank you very much, DJ ZPE. I see you. Big Dog. I see you. I see you, Lady Spade, and everybody else. I appreciate it. Y'all keep watching, cause
Have a wonderful day.
soon as I end this, it going straight to BAP. Everybody in the panel, you gonna have to go straight to BAP. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay. Have a
when I
wonderful day. Peace and love.
I love
Peace
y'all,
and
man. I see y'all
love.
bright and more early in the morning.
Peace, peace.
Peace. And with that said, may the universal God and the ancestors guide us well. Everybody have a great start to your week. And I love you. This is Kutty UnKutt Live. And that's the deal, Pickle. And everything is kosher. That's right.